What is going on, Bengals fans? Chris Daughtery back with you guys here on Bengals Breakdown. Week 17, only 2 more games left in the season. And while the Cincinnati Bengals might be out of the playoffs, we are still going to be live for the last 2 games of the season. You got the Cardinals coming to town today to take on your Cincinnati Bengals. And the Bengals, for the second week in a row, are the favorites in this ball game today. And for good reason. As bad as this season has been for the Cincinnati Bengals, the Arizona Cardinals have actually been a lot worse. Only 3-12 on the season for them. Their offense not too bad with Jacoby Brissett at quarterback. By the way, we'll talk about that later on in today's show. Instead of Kyler Murray, he's been out for a while now. If you guys have missed that over this season, the Cardinals just aren't very good. Bengals, I actually flipped that there. The Bengals have the number 14 scoring offense. The Cardinals have the number 21 scoring offense. So that's actually on me there. I messed that graphic up, though. But either way, you can see it right there. Just flip the scoring offense and scoring defense stats right there. The Cardinals are actually much worse than the Cincinnati Bengals are. Bengals inactives for this game today. That's all right, Billy Will. It's all good. I just messed that up. Bengals inactives today. Charlie Jones is out. Josh Newton popped up on the injury report. I believe it was on Friday. And so he's not going to be good for the Bengals today. Let me just scroll down here real quick. I had a little note on who's actually going to be playing there for him today. Let's see. Braylon Lux was elevated from the practice squad. Yeah, Josh Newton, popped up on Friday with a hamstring injury there. P.J. Jules also inactive today. Joseph Osai inactive again. I think this second week, I think, in a row that Joseph Osai is not going to be playing in this game. Cam Grandy also out. Jordan Jefferson is inactive today. And then your emergency third quarterback is going to be Jake Browning. It's time to hear from you guys down in the chat. We got a lot of people in the chat early on. Appreciate you guys for joining us here today. Where are you watching from? Let me know down inside the comments section. Bigger Doggy said, should I donate $500? Yeah, why not? Why not? I think that would be fun. We'll do some beer bongs for that. We'll show the Super Chat menu here in just a little bit as well. Random guy coming in from Kentucky. Coach Hannah coming in from Florida. Got some score predictions in there as well. I wonder, is Bigger Doggy, is that Dawson? Let me see. Let me go to the channel. No, it's a frog. It's a frog. So I don't know. I don't even remember what Dawson's backup burner page was that he created the other day. Yeah, Coach Hannah even said, Dawson, is that you? That's funny. I didn't even see that. Great minds think alike there. Derek's Young, what's up, my guy? Appreciate you joining us here today. Vinny said, I'll reluctantly go Bengals. Yeah. Let's see. Anthony coming in from Sabina. Is that how you say it, Billy? Sabina, Ohio? Sabina?
Not familiar myself. So
not familiar.
I'll
okay.
go Sabina.
Okay. Billy, the Ohio native here, also not familiar. Let's see. We got South Lebanon in the house. Tim Tyra and Houday Hux dropping the LFG Bengals Houday. Billy, how do you think this one's going to go today, man?
That's a good question, Chris. First off, happy Houday Sunday to everybody. Not many left, so you guys want to make sure we have a good time today. Today would be a great day to Super Chat $500 to get Chris drinking off his game a little bit. Always more interesting when Chris is a few shots deep, calling Joe Flacco Lamar Jackson, calling Lamar Jackson Joe Flacco. Here's what's crazy
I forgot I did that. It's been so many weeks ago on Thanksgiving when Dawson showed up and got me off my game.
Yeah, it would be great if that were Dawson. Maybe he gave too much again. He had a third account. Yeah, you got Jonathan Gannon, the coach of the Cardinals, really coaching for his job. Jacoby Brissett, never know, could be his last ride, so he could be going for it. And I know you'll get to some other injuries and inactives here, but I just think Bengals fans, you want to end the year on a good note, and I think this is a good matchup to do that with.
Yeah. 2 games left, man. F them draft picks. We'll talk about the draft here in just a little bit as well. Just give you guys an update a little bit on where the Bengals are in terms of that draft order here in just a little bit. Got Shannon coming in from upstate New York. What's going on, LeBron Taylor? Shannon saying here in Buffalo, Houday, let's put belt to ass to these Cardinals. Yes, sir. Is there a little I don't know. I think Cardinals are probably a protected bird. Probably not allowed to go cardinal hunting. But.
I want to say, Chris, BTA, I have high standards for someone to be able to say BTA. I've had a real problem lately. You and I have talked about this. People are saying BTA when they win by a field goal, when they win on a game-winning, three-pointer. Then they're doing the BTA. Michael Irvin, 3-3 score going into the final minutes of a game. Miami scores late, and Michael Irvin's taking a belt whipping a trash can.
Yeah.
BTA, you got to win like
last week.
Yeah, that felt BTA-ish.
45-21, and really that last touchdown was against the second-string defense. I agree with you, Billy. It's kind of a phrase that's been a little bit overused, so far this year in especially college football. Georgia against Alabama, SEC championship, that was definitely belt to ass. Now, I hear it a lot, too, because, Alabama's thing at the end of the game is we just beat the hell out of you. If they win the game, they sing the song no matter what. It doesn't matter what the score is. So a lot of people online try to troll about that. But it is what it is, man. We are here for the Bengals versus the Cardinals today. Let me know down in the chat where you guys are watching from as we give a shout-out to our sponsor today. I took advantage of Omaha Steaks' great deals this holiday season. From effortless holiday hosting to unforgettable gifts, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. With Omaha Steaks, you know exactly what you guys are gifting. It's USDA certified tender steaks, premium proteins, elegant sides, and decadent, indulgent desserts. So shop this season's top gourmet gifts at omahasteaks.com. Plus, our listeners here at Bengals Breakdown get an extra $35 off just by using promo code Bengals at checkout. Like I said a second ago, I took advantage of the deals on Omaha Steaks here for some Christmas presents for both my brother and his fiance, one of my best friends, his wife, their kids. They got some really, really good bundles, I would say, from Omaha Steaks. And it's not just steak. They have burgers. They have franks. They have chicken. They have pork chops. They have wine. They have seafood. They got a bunch of different types of bundles and options that you guys can choose from. And there's also a, section where you can actually choose your own bundle as well. So it's not just the pre-made bundles there from Omaha Steaks. They offer unrivaled quality and variety, and every bite is backed by their 100% guarantee. Right now is the perfect time to save on delicious gifts and holiday hosting favorites. So maybe you forgot to, send your fiance's parents a, gift or something like that for Christmas. You can make up for it. And, if you order today, I'm kind of assuming here because this is how quick the order came for me. I ordered it at like 10 p.m. It was on my brother's doorstep in a solid 48 hours. So they're very, very quick and efficient there at Omaha Steaks. So, I'm just kind of assuming if you order today, it would probably be there before New Year's Day. So save big on gourmet gifts and more holiday favorites with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for an extra $35 off by using promo code Bengals at checkout. Terms apply, and you can see that website for extra details. But it's omahasteaks.com. Promo code Bengals. That link is going to be down in the live chat of today's show. It's also going to be down in the description of today's show as well. So I give you permission right now. Click on that link, leave the stream, go order your bundle from Omaha Steaks, and come back and hang out with us today. All right, this is the pregame super chat deals that we got cooked up today, giving away the Bengals hat and chain at the end of the season. So next week, final game of the season, we're going to be raffling the Bengals party hat and chain off here. So if you want to get in on that, $1 super chat during the pregame show, you get in. You get one entry to the hat and chain raffle. $5 super chat. We will spin the raffle wheel. Back to the raffle wheel. No more Santa's naughty and nice list here. So you guys can 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So the minimum that you would get would be 4. The maximum that you would get would be 20. You can see right there. $5 super chat. We'll spin the raffle wheel for you. Let's see. Lands on 6 right here. Lands on 6. So you would get 12 entries into the party hat and chain raffle. I know it's been a very fun thing that we have done this year here on Bengals Breakdown. People really do enjoy, the party hat. It's brought us some good luck, Billy. And by the way, shout out Billy. This is the chain that he's got for the Ohio State shows. He went ahead and threw it in the raffle as well. So shout out Billy for that. $10 super chat, 2 shots of vodka. We've got our vodka Powerade mix here. Let's see. I guess we'll call this just the Cardinal shot today because it's red.
I like that. Yeah,
it's
Cardinal
red,
juice.
We've been changing the name for every single game of what.
Dolphin blood was still wild.
So what?
Dolphin blood was nuts. Last week.
Dolphin blood was nuts. Good thing PETA didn't DM me on Twitter or something like that. But 2 shots of vodka for a $10 super chat here during the pregame, and also got the beer bong of honor. We really didn't have many beer bongs last week, but I tell you what, good things happen when we do beer bongs here on Bengals Breakdown. You can see we have filled it up. But what I have been doing, what I did last week, I'm trying to find the one. Yeah, right there. I'm just trying to find some space in between some of these other ones because there is some extra space in there. So, we'll get you on the beer bong of honor there. $20 super chat during the pregame is going to be 2 beer bongs. It's also going to be 20 raffle entries as well for the first one. The first $20 super chat that we get will also receive 20 raffle entries. So who wants to get the party started, man? I got some happy dads here. Got a couple Cincy lights here as well. You can see the can has like the green stripes on it. So it actually... try to get the glare off of it. It is what it is, but so it looks kind of orange there with the green screen. But fun times. So.
Chris, I will say when I was getting a couple gifts for Christmas, you hear, it's okay, we got it on Black Friday. Yeah, I was able to get that on Black Friday. It's just smart, right? You take advantage of the deals and use it for later. The deals are the time to take advantage. I always say that to people. When we do the Ohio State report, I see Tom do it for Cowboys, you do it for Alabama and for Bengals. Can't stress enough to people, if you're interested in doing this, if you want to mix it up, if you want to have a little bit of fun, the deals are the time where it's like you're getting double the bang for your buck. We had our first stream for Ohio State, we had somebody win 3 jerseys. How did they do it?
That's
double
crazy.
The raffle entries. They just did the double over. And then when it got to the regular and people were buying the regular, which is always great, gives you a good shot. You never know. But, hey, he's offering you double raffle entries just to do it pregame. I always think that's the best time to take advantage.
Absolutely. And you guys know I love to party. I love to throw down some beer bongs, some shots here on the show.
I like to party.
And it definitely makes, the Bengals lose or are losing. It definitely makes it a little bit more enjoyable. I definitely go off on some rants once I start getting some alcohol in me. So get those super chats in. $1 super chat gets you into the Bengals party hat and chain raffle. $5 super chat, we will spin the raffle wheel and double whatever it lands on for your entries there. $10 for 2 shots. $20 is 2 beer bongs, and the first $20 super chat is going to get 20 entries into the Bengals party hat and chain raffle. But what I need from you guys right now is absolutely free. I need you to like the video for me. If you guys want the Bengals to win today, drop a like on today's show. We are already at 50% like ratio, so shout out you guys. I appreciate you guys for doing that. Hit that like button. It helps us out. Like I said, it's free. It's the easiest thing that you can do here. And I tell you what, because we already hit the 50% like ratio, I'm just going to start us off with a shot. Because shout out you guys for that. The real ones down in the chat. And, let us know, too, what emoji or animation, whatever you want to call it, you guys see pop up there. What was the thing that we were doing earlier, Billy? If it was a football, you're a certified ball knower.
Yep.
If you just get the thumbs up, you're a real one, and
Yep.
we appreciate you guys for that. But there's also a third option. If you get the soccer ball, the fake football.
Yeah.
It just means you need to watch more videos. That's
It's going to give you
means
one
there,
of the three, and I agree with you, Chris. If you get that soccer ball, I think I was actually trying to figure out how often it does what for when. And I think if you haven't watched anything in a while, it gives you the soccer ball because it thinks like you might be a regular football fan. So it tries it. And so like straight facts, dude. If you get the soccer ball, you're literally not watching enough Bengals Breakdown, Chat Sports, whatever you're locked in with. For us, we got Alabama, we got Ohio State, we got any team really you can think of football-wise. We probably have a channel for it, or we're talking about it on Chat Sports Main. So I agree with Chris. Hit that like button and let us know what you get.
Yeah, we're adding a lot of channels here at Chat Sports as well. Got a couple more new hires in our Dallas office. One of the newer guys, he is, I think he's taking over the Jets channel, and we're trying to get all NFL channels first here at Chat Sports. We're almost there. Look at this.
Shannon, yeah, Chris and I got no beef. They're saying because we're Buckeye and Bama fans. For now.
Are we on opposite sides of the bracket? Could we meet in the Natty?
Yeah, if you beat Indiana, well, you'd have to beat Bama. Would have to beat Indiana, beat
the winner of Oregon versus Texas Tech, I think.
And then all the way at the top, baby.
Yeah, we could meet in the Natty,
all
baby.
All the way at top of the Christmas tree, we could meet.
Yep. Jay said, I don't want to be a certified ball knower. Well, maybe you're a soccer ball knower. Maybe you're a real one.
Yeah, that's ball singular.
Yeah.
That is ball singular.
Yeah. Oh, I think it was no Diddy there.
No, it's ball.
Ball
singular.
Yeah. Knower of balls.
We got no time for the dirty mind. No time for the dirty mind.
Shannon asking, what's your least favorite NFL team? I think it's got to be the New York Jets. One of my best friends is a Jets fan, and he's just so delusional. Every year they have the best offseason ever, and they're going to win the Super Bowl. Like, honestly, people talk about Cowboys fans being like, oh, this is our year. Jets fans really are the ones that do that more. In my opinion, anyways. Cowboys fans definitely do it, but I think the last couple of years they've kind of laid off of it a little bit. Jets fans, every single offseason, it's the best offseason ever. Things are going to change, and it never does for the Jets. And their fan base is just annoying as hell. And that's my best friend is up there with them all. So
did you see the record they're going to set?
No. What record of the Jets?
It's I don't want to say first team ever. I think it's the first team in like 25 years. They don't have an interception.
Really? All year?
Yeah. No interception yet this year. And that would be like first time in 20 years.
Wow. That's crazy.
I was looking at a couple. Bleacher Report listed like some cool records going into the final 2 weeks.
Wow.
It's been like a year and a half since they had a pick.
What?
Yeah.
That's nuts. That's nuts too, considering that the Jets' defense has been relatively good. Their offense is just always done.
That would make NFL history.
Wow.
Most consecutive games without an interception.
Wow, that's crazy. F the Jets.
It would be first time ever. Whole season with no interception. They already set the record for most weeks without an interception. But this would be first time ever in a season.
Wow.
And if you think about it, just like today would already break it for most weeks being 17.
Yeah.
But then if they go 2 weeks.
That's nuts.
Shouldn't have traded Sauce.
That's nuts. We did get a $5 super chat coming in from Tim Tyra. He wants in. He wants to win the Bengals party hat. Let me pull up. I know I got the thing pulled up here somewhere. Let me see. Maybe I X'd out of it. Hold up. Let's get this super chat thrown up on screen here from Tim Tyra. And then we will spin the wheel and we'll double it for Tim Tyra. Let me get my super chat tracker up here. There it is. I got locked out of my email yesterday, so I'm having to go through some back channels to find my stuff here. All right. Cardinals. All right. Tim Tyra, shout out everybody. Type T down in the chat. What's going on? Mike Nintendo Master down in the chat as well. Dropping in, doing his rankings every single week. So we appreciate Mike Nintendo Master down there as well. And then we will spin the raffle wheel here for Tim Tyra. That's all right, Billy. The red's fine. I don't know if you were trying to change that or what was going on there. Tim Tyra coming in with another $5 super chat, so we'll spin it twice and double it twice. I'll just read off the second one, saying that they announced the teams the Bengals played next year. Who day? Yes, sir. We will we'll do that on our video later this afternoon. Yeah, we're on Fox. Cool. Yeah, that'll be a part of our video that we do later this afternoon for our Bengals rumors video. All right, so this one's for Tim Tyra. First spin, we're going to double whatever it lands on here. Come on, get up there to 6. Get up there to 6. All right, we'll do 8. We'll start off with 8. Not a bad start. Could be worse. Could be better, though. Per
usual,
right.
Chris is a man of the people, so he threw an extra 10 on there for you guys, so be sure you take advantage.
Yeah, there is an extra 10. There is an extra 10 on there. And I believe they're side by side, so it's like one big 10. Ah, man, right by the double 10s there. Right by the double 10s there. That's all right, Tim. You're still going to get 4 because we're doubling it here during the pregame show. We appreciate those 2 $5 super chats there from Tim Tyra. And if you want to get in on the Bengals party hat and chain raffle, you can see the super chat menu going on right here. $1 super chat, you get in on the raffle. $5 super chat, you saw what we just did there. We will spin the raffle wheel and double it. $10 super chat is 2 shots of vodka. We got our Cardinal shots going on today. $20 super chat is going to be a beer bong. 2 beer bongs, actually. And the first $20 super chat is also going to get 20 entries into the Bengals hat and chain raffle today. But that's just going to be for the first $20 super chat. And then during the pregame show today, every $20 is still going to be 2 beer bongs. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. Shannon down in the chat, by the way, also saying she's an Oregon fan and a Bengals fan. Shannon, we do also have a very, very new Oregon channel, Oregon Ducks channel here at Chat Sports. So make sure you give that a subscribe as well. Got Ortner over there. He's also from, I think he's from, is he from Seattle? Yeah, I think he's from Seattle. But he's also a big Oregon guy. So he's the host of our Seattle Seahawks and Oregon channel over there. So make sure, Shannon, go give that Oregon channel a follow. I want to hear from you guys, though. What is your favorite gift that you got this Christmas? Maybe it was even a gift that you gave somebody else. My gift, I guess, technically wasn't even a gift. My parents just came into town. First time they came into town here, for Christmas there. That is not the current draft order, Billy. Updated wise. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, Chiefs at 10. Yep, that's it. Cool. Yeah, what? No, you're all good. What was your favorite gift this Christmas? Maybe it was a gift that you got or a gift that maybe you gave the kids or something like that. I know that's something that parents really love. Once you have kids, it's not about you anymore. It's about seeing the reaction on your kids' faces and stuff like that. So let me know. Let's see. Bengals fan said all the Bengals gear he got. Tim Tyra said I got from my sister an order from Omaha Steaks and an NFL Jamar Chase jersey. Let's go. Holy hooday, yeah. Oh, love it, man. Love it. See my boy see his Santa gifts in the morning. Nice. I know somebody, I asked this question on yesterday's video, and somebody said, Somebody said they got like some meta Ray-Bans or something like that. Those look pretty sick. We were walking through, like I said, my parents came into town, so we went to the Festival of Lights at the Cincinnati Zoo. It's the first time I had ever been as well. So first time for me and first time for my parents seeing that. And when we were walking through, I was like, man, some meta glasses would be pretty sick right now walking through this thing. A couple million lights, Billy. A couple million lights. Yeah. No, it's at the Cincinnati Zoo. Yeah. Yeah. What's going on, Chasing Edits? All good, man. Game has not started yet. Still about 32 minutes away until kickoff. Shannon said she got a VR and a T and Joe Burrow jersey. Talk about Holy Who Day there. Shannon coming out right, making out like a thief on Christmas. Love that. Love that. All right, let's get into a little bit more here. Current draft order. So we'll talk about this as well throughout the game. Last week we were asking, do you guys want to win the game? I decided not to even ask that today because the majority of people during the live stream anyways wanted the Bengals to win. Now, if you go to the post-game reaction video, if you go to our, this is why short, people were like, why are the Bengals trying to win games? So it's kind of funny to see the different, Bengals fans out there, the guys that are, and gals, I guess, who are in the live stream wanted the Bengals to win. The people who just watched the videos wanted the Bengals to lose. They didn't make up any spots. They didn't gain any spots last week. Still sitting there at number 9. We'll kind of take a look at that Saints versus Titans game this week. If the Saints win and the Bengals lose, the Bengals would end up going up one spot. Commanders already lost to the Cowboys on Christmas Day, so that record right now is updated there. We'll see maybe, if the Bengals end up winning today, you could see the, Chiefs-Bengals. It could impact that order there. But as of right now, the Bengals are at number 9. And the NFL does have a problem right now. You have number 1 in the current draft order, the 2-13 New York Giants, and the number 2 in the draft order, the 2-13 Las Vegas Raiders. They are also playing together today. It was pretty funny to see the inactives for those games this week. The Raiders ended up putting Max Crosby on injured reserve for the rest of the season, and then Max Crosby starts posting videos of him playing basketball with his kid and being like, this is kind of BS. I want to go out there. I want to play football games. And the Giants said, well, you know what? We're just not going to have an offensive line this week. They put like their entire offensive line on the inactives list this week. So both teams are trying to lose this game today, and this is the ultimate. We've been doing it every single week, calling it the toilet bowl of the week. This is the ultimate toilet bowl of the year. The 2 worst teams in the NFL. You have the New York Giants and the Las Vegas Raiders. I want to hear from you guys. We'll do this really quickly, but I just want to get your guys' feel on this. Who you guys got in this game? Type G for the Giants or R for the Raiders. Let me know what you guys think. Jonathan down in the chat saying there's no hope for this year. Need to keep the starters safe the rest of the year and try again next year. Jonathan was probably one of the ones last week too that were like, there was a handful of people in the live stream last week that were like, nah, lose the game. But I would say the majority of people did want to win the game because of losing. Let's see.
It's weird too, Chris, on that draft order. Seeing the Chiefs in the top 10.
Yeah.
All the mocks, too, I'm like, oh, they're going to get this year and possibly next year if Mahomes is hurt again. Jeremiah Love is a great addition for that team. I've seen some of their defense, worst comes to worst, imagine the Chiefs get Caleb Downs. Just like some things happen or they trade up or and they're at 7 or something and they take Caleb Downs. I'd be sick to my stomach.
Yeah, me too. Looks like, let's see, Kalan saying Raiders. Coach Hannah said neither, LOL. Vinny also saying neither. They both suck. This is true. Derek's going with the Giants. Tim Tyra chasing edits. and Bengals fan all going with the Raiders there. Vinny saying the Chiefs are overrated AF. Well, they suck this year, so I wouldn't say they're overrated. I wouldn't say they're underrated either. They're just not that good this year. But I guess the early kind of reports are Patrick Mahomes going to be back for the regular season next year, for the start, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not the start, but like the beginning of the regular season. Let's see. Bigger Doggy saying Raiders in that one. And Jay saying hopefully the Giants there. Let's talk about this game, though. Between the Bengals and the Cardinals a little bit here. Not going to have Kyler Murray. He's been out. If you guys have been living under a rock this year, which I totally get it, the Cardinals have not been good, and the Bengals haven't either. But Kyler Murray has only played in 5 games this year. He's been out since November 5th, placed on IR with a foot injury. He was only 2 and 3 as a starting quarterback this year for the Arizona Cardinals, and just wasn't, the touchdown to turnover ratio was like fine, but just overall was not doing a very good job. So Jacoby Brissett has been the starting quarterback here for this Cardinals team for the last 10 games of the season. And he hasn't necessarily been the best either. They are 1-9 so far this year. And actually, he has played in 12 games, but he has started, 10 games for them this year. Absolutely hilarious. In week 7, Jacoby Brissett set an NFL record for completions versus the 49ers. He went 47 of 57 with 452 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and they lost 41-22. Jacoby Brissett can sling it, but the rest of this Cardinals team, their defense is just about as bad as this Bengals defense is. I think that scoring defense was number 29 in the NFL. They are not good either. And it doesn't help either that their running backs are not good either. They have been bad this year. Not a single running back on this team, not a single player on this team has 300 rushing yards. That's not something that you could, I don't know if another NFL team, I'm just off the top of my head right now. That's bad, Billy. That is bad. You have 3 running backs on this team. Not a single one of them has at least 300 rushing yards. Michael Carter, 286. That's their leading rusher right now. Zonovan Knight does have those 4 touchdowns, but they are not getting any help at all in the run game. Their offensive line isn't very good either. So we'll see if some of those younger Bengals players on the defensive side of the ball can, take advantage of that. Whether it's a guy like, Miles Murphy or name's blanking me right now, McKinley Jackson, if he can, kind of get involved in this game as well. We'll see about Howard Cross. He was called up from the Bengals practice squad, so maybe the Bengals can take advantage of that very poor offensive line for the Cardinals. And we'll see, too. We have talked about the fact that the Bengals this year have had a lot of trouble covering tight ends. Trey McBride is their number 1 wide receiver this year, and he is a tight end. So we'll see if the Bengals can end up covering him today. One key note, though, Marvin Harrison Jr. is inactive for this Cardinals team today. He's been dealing with a heel injury, so not going to see, what was he a couple years ago? Number 3 overall pick, I believe it was. Something like that. He was up there a couple years ago, so not going to see him today. But if there's going to be one Cardinals player that I would assume goes crazy today, probably going to be Trey McBride. So predict the score to Bengals versus Cardinals. Saw a couple people earlier put their score predictions in. I want them now. Let me know what you guys think. Bengals are a 7-point favorite today. We already got to that Tim Tyra super chat. We didn't, but I did read it out loud because they came in back-to-back. Vinny saying 30-29 Bengals. Yeah, Jay down in the chat saying if the Cardinals win, it'll be Trey McBride. Yeah, man, there was that stretch there of like like 7 straight games, 8 straight games, something like that, where the Bengals just every single team they played, the leading receiver was a tight end. In some of those games too, the number 1 and number 2 receivers were tight ends. You go back to that Patriots game. You go back to, I think, the Bears game. Yeah, a lot of them were tight ends. Drew said Marv is playing. He was on the Cardinals inactive list today. I mean, I can double check it, but Adam Schefter, actives included today. Marvin Harrison Jr. Let me see. Maybe I misread that. Let me go to the Cardinals page here. Oh, that's my bad. It was actives, not inactives. I just misread that. Actives include. Why would he tweet that? Why would he tweet that? Yeah, so that's my bad. That's my bad. Marvin Harrison Jr. is active today.
I was thinking, too, it's fantasy championship weekend. I'm like, kind of a bad weekend for him to.
Well, the players don't give a shit about your fantasy team.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I think that's why a lot of people care.
Thank you, Drew, for calling me out on that. You are correct. I misread that.
Gotcha'd everyone in the chat.
Huh?
You gotcha'd.
He did get me. He did get me. Let's see. 46-13 from Kalan. Let's see. Dejan saying we have to win. Okay. Let's see. Coach Hannah saying 31-24 Houday. Chase and Edits changing his score here to 45-14. Evan saying, go Cardinals. Boo this man out of the chat. And then he picks the Bengals. That's pretty funny. 31-17 Bengals. Let's see. Long Drive Viz just said Houday, then dropped the LOL down there. I think he's probably LOLing at my L. We are about 20 minutes or so until kickoff here. Getting ready for this game today. Yeah, shout out Drew for catching me on my BS there. Let's see. I said, game over. Okay, the sticker was hard to read. He said, game over for the Cardinals.
The tough part, too, I will say, Chris, to your credit, like, Schefter tweets like 80 names at once, too. It's just a pile of names, and he's like, active. It's other inactives.
Yeah,
and
I went
like,
back
bang,
and he's
bang,
got
bang.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 names active. And then he 3 inactives, throws Tua in there. No shit, Tua's inactive.
And I know last week he accidentally deleted a tweet, or he did delete a tweet because he put he mixed them up. He put inactive, these names,
really?
active, these names, and people were like freaking out. So,
well, I knew Marvin Harrison was questionable coming into this game, so I just kind of looked at it really, really quickly. But, all right, if you guys want in, this is the Super Chat menu, our Super Chat deals. Make sure you get in right now because once the game starts, the prices go up. $1 Super Chat here during the pregame show gets you in to the Bengals hat and party chain raffle. $5 Super Chat, we will spin the raffle wheel, and we will double whatever it ends up landing on there. So you could be like Tim Tyra. He landed on 4, so we gave him 8. And then he landed on 2, so we gave him 4. So Tim Tyra, for those two $5 Super Chats, he ended up getting 12 entries there into the Bengals hat and chain raffle because we spun the raffle wheel and we doubled what it landed on. Also, $10 Super Chat, we got 2 shots of vodka during the pregame show. It's our classic vodka Powerade mix because you got to get the electrolytes in there as well. And $20 Super Chat is going to be 2 beer bongs. You get on the beer bong of honor here. I want to see, man, who wants to party? So far, nobody has thrown in that $20 Super Chat yet. You get 2 stickers on the beer bong of honor. We have filled this puppy up. There are a couple spots, left in there. There's just kind of random, like, open spots that you can see where we can add another sticker in there. So, let's see. Tim said, bro, drink with me. I'm broke. I'm down. Let's get down. Let's go. Hey, I can only drink if we get super chats. I can only drink if we get super chats. But also another deal going on right now. The first $20 super chat, you're also going to get 20 entries into the Bengals party hat and chain raffle there. So that is the pregame super chat menu. It's the best deals that you could possibly get right now. Prices go up once the game starts. So make sure you get in here during the pregame show. I got some happy dads here already cooked up. We got 8, 9 happy dads sitting right here on the desk. Also got a couple Cincy lights in the fridge. I went ahead and grabbed one of those out of the fridge as well. So we're ready to throw down. We're ready to party if you guys are as well. To get those super chats in here during today's pregame show. All right, before we get into this game, kind of wanted to touch on these rumors, I guess you could call them, speculation. I don't really know. It's I saw somebody comment on the video yesterday where we went over this in detail, called it a pipe dream. It's not even rumors. But CBS Sports' Jonathan Jones yesterday put out a article, not even going to call it a report, just an article, speculating on if the Bengals should trade Joe Burrow during this NFL offseason. I think it is absolutely crazy, but this is the report here, or I guess the suggestion from CBS Sports' Jonathan Jones, saying sources from multiple teams tell CBS Sports they anticipate several teams will attempt a pursuit of trading for Joe Burrow in the offseason. This comes after weeks of Burrow forcing frustration with losing, despite saying he plans to remain in Cincinnati in 2026, and despite the Bengals showing no interest in dealing him. Now, it's kind of funny there as well. He says after weeks of Burrow voicing frustration, it was like one press conference where he was like a little bit pissed off, and he was like, what am I doing? Like, if we're not winning games, if we're not trying to win games, like why am I putting my body through all of this if we're not going to try to win games? So it's just kind of funny there how, you have one press conference where Joe Burrow is a little bit despondent, and all of a sudden it turns into, oh, he doesn't want to be here anymore. And then you have the big names, Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport, putting it out there being like, Joe Burrow was just pissed off about the loss. And now people are starting to spin it into the Bengals should trade Joe Burrow. It's absolutely crazy to me. And I got a couple reasons why I think this is just a stupid idea. We are at the point right now where the Bengals are out of the playoff hunt, and we're kind of, talking about some stuff too. But, they're just putting things out there right now that just aren't going to happen at the end of the day. Couple reasons why I think this is just a stupid thing to suggest. Number one, you just straight up don't trade a top 5 quarterback. Joe Burrow is a top 5 quarterback in the National Football League. You just do not trade that guy, no matter what. Also, you already paid him. It's going to be pretty hard to move Joe Burrow when you talk about his contract and everything like that, what he is getting per year. And if I'm not mistaken, the per year is going up every single year. Let me just look this up. I think it's $55 a year that he's going to be getting here. Let's see. This year, 2025, he made $46. Then it goes up to, let's just call it $48. Then it goes up to, let's just call it $52. In 2028, it goes up to $53 and then $57. There's not a team out there that is going to, want to trade for that contract. And by the way, you just do not trade a top 5 quarterback in the National Football League. Reason number 2, you're also not firing Zach Taylor or Duke Tobin. It makes absolutely no sense if you're trading Joe Burrow, let's just start here too. If you're trading Joe Burrow, it means you're ripping this team apart and you are starting from scratch. Well, the only time you rip a team apart and start from scratch is if you're firing your head coach and firing your general manager. De facto GM is what they keep calling Duke Tobin here. Director of player personnel, whatever you want to call his title there. I hate it when teams go out there and, they have a head coach. Let's just talk hypotheticals here. Tennessee Titans. They hire a new head coach, and then they pick a quarterback. number 1, number 2, number 3 overall, whatever it is. And then, midway into the next year, they fire their head coach, and then you have to hire a new head coach who may or may not necessarily work with this quarterback. Same thing goes for the GM. A lot of teams out there, the GM is kind of, one of the sole people in charge of making those draft picks. I hate it when they fire the head coach, and then, the GM hires the new head coach, and then the very next year or the year after that, they fire the GM, and it's just this back and forth, and there's no type of, consistency and alignment in a franchise. There's no way you're going to trade Joe Burrow if you are not firing Zach Taylor and Duke Tobin, and we have already seen the reports have come out from, Paul Dehner Jr., and when Paul Dehner Jr. Reports it, it's you can pretty much write it in stone there. The guy knows what he's talking about. He's got his sources. They're not firing Zach Taylor, and they are not firing Duke Tobin. What you got, Billy?
I keep just thinking about the Dallas Mavericks. Maybe some of you are not like basketball fans, but he traded Luka Doncic from the Mavericks, and all he'll ever be remembered for is you are the GM that traded Luka Doncic. I kind of think the same about Duke Tobin. Maybe not as much Zach Taylor. It's not really his decision, I guess, but you want to be the GM that traded Joe Burrow. Even you want to be the owner of a team that traded Joe Burrow. I think that's a little rowdy, and I absolutely believe that will be Duke Tobin's legacy outside, the mistakes he's made. But that would be his legacy. If he traded Joe Burrow, I don't care if Burrow sucked for the next 20, however many years he played. I don't know, 20, but even if he was terrible, you're the guy that traded Joe Burrow in his prime.
Yeah, and just like Dijon down there saying Joe Burrow doesn't even want to leave. Unless it's also like this situation, which they are not in this situation right now. If Joe Burrow came out and, requested a trade and said, I'm not playing anymore. That's the only time that you would trade him. That's the only time, is if he just refused to step out there on the football field. That's the only way you would trade Joe Burrow.
Well, and you just learned from the Browns, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
If he says, I want to trade, I'd say you got 4 years left. If I were you, I'd go on vacation because nothing's changing here.
Yeah.
Outside, then maybe you fire Zach Taylor. Then maybe you're forced to do something else. But you're not trading him. I would just tell him. I'd be like, I'm sorry, you're under contract for, I think, 3 more years?
Burrow?
Yeah.
Taylor?
Burrow.
Burrow is under contract through 2029. And then, obviously they can have the tags and stuff like that on him as well if they wanted to go down that route. But he's under contract through 2029. So it just makes absolutely zero sense there. And also, number 3, what would be your plan next? What are you going to use, one of those draft picks to just pick a quarterback? You already had a top 5 quarterback in the National Football League. You could argue a top 3 quarterback in the National Football League. Now you just don't have a quarterback? It just absolutely makes zero sense. And, it goes right back up there to number, 2. If you're not trying to rebuild this team completely, starting with the coach and the GM, I see you guys down there saying fire Zach Taylor, get Zach Taylor out of here. I'm with you on that. But the Bengals are not going to go down that route. Zach Taylor now, if you believe the report from Paul Dehner Jr., they did 2 extensions for Zach Taylor. So his contract actually runs through 2027 per that report. Now, reporters the very next day during the press conference tried to get him to, verify that report. And he was basically like, I'm not going to talk about it. You can talk to the, ownership. You could talk to the front office, knowing damn well that the front office and the ownership does not talk to anybody during the season. So that was kind of a frankly brutal press conference to watch there. But it just does not make any sense there to trade Joe Burrow because you would have no plan at that point. Maybe, I know that we'll get to it in a second, but, if another team had a, young quarterback that they would throw in a trade or something like that. But still, to me, what's your, what's the word there? Cost versus, I don't know. I didn't take economics, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It just, risk versus reward. That's what I was trying to think there. It's like you already know what you have in Joe Burrow. You're going to go out there and are you going to draft another quarterback? Doesn't make any sense to me. The final reason why I think this is just totally stupid, nobody's going to have, whether it's draft assets, whether it's players, it doesn't matter what it is, nobody's going to have what Joe Burrow would actually cost you at the end of the day, to make a trade for him. Billy, can we go ahead and just go to that quote there? What the NFC executive said, what a possible trade cost would be for Joe Burrow, saying probably depends on if a team has a young quarterback or, players to offer. But imagine they, won't, but I imagine the Bengals won't even answer the phones if they don't have at least, 2 first-round picks plus more, maybe even 3 if you're not doing it, with any other players involved. And that's just what I'm saying right there. You're telling me you would give up Joe Burrow for 2 first-round draft picks? Not I. That doesn't make any sense at all to me. You would have to trade your entire damn franchise for me to give up Joe Burrow at this point. And I understand, the injury history with Joe Burrow. There has been 2 seasons already where he has been out for the rest of the season with injuries. And this season, he missed a lot of games with injuries. He only played, or this will be his 7th game that he has played so far this season. And I get that. But to me, it just does not make any sense. We are to the point in the season right now where we are just throwing shit at the wall and hoping it sticks. And, the crazy thing about it is shit doesn't stick to the wall. It doesn't. Teams can want to win the lottery all they want. I could want to win the lottery all I want. And you know what? It doesn't even matter if I play the lottery. I'm still probably not going to win it. I think, what's the saying? You have a higher chance to get struck by lightning twice in your lifetime than actually winning the lottery. It's kind of the same thing when it comes to these Joe Burrow, trade discussion talks, I guess you could call it there. So wanted to touch on that here on today's show as well, because that has been circulating around social media in that article from Jonathan Jones of CBS Sports. All right, we will continue here with our pregame. Just a couple minutes to go until kickoff for this Bengals versus Cardinals game. But first, we want to give a shout-out to the sponsor of today's show, Omaha Steaks. From effortless holiday hosting to unforgettable gifts, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. With Omaha Steaks, you know exactly what you're getting. USDA certified tender steaks, premium proteins, elegant sides, and decadent, indulgent desserts. Shop this season's top gourmet gifts at omahasteaks.com. Plus, our listeners here at Bengals Breakdown get an extra $35 off just by using promo code Bengals at checkout. The website is super, simple. They've got all the bundles on there that you guys can choose from. They've even got options to where you can pick, your own bundle that you want to pick from. They got a ton of different things. It's not just steak. I get it. It's omahasteaks.com, but, they got burgers. They've got brats. They've got, or franks, I guess is what they call it there. They got burgers. They've got franks. They got all the different kinds of meat or cuts of meat that you guys can, choose from there. They got different sides as well. Really a big fan of the scalloped potatoes myself. They've even got some desserts in their very own Omaha Steaks seasoning as well. It's grass-fed, grain-finished beef, has more marbling for exceptional flavor, and is the choice of steakhouses and professional chefs around the world. Omaha Steaks delivers an exclusive lineup of USDA-certified tender steaks, and their fan-favorite filet mignons have been certified with the distinction of USDA-certified very tender. Omaha Steaks has been America's original butcher since 1917. It's a family-owned company with over 100 years of expertise in the meat industry. So save big on gourmet gifts and more holiday favorites with Omaha Steaks. And visit omahasteaks.com for an extra $35 off. Use promo code Bengals at checkout. Terms do apply, and you can see that website for extra details. But it's omahasteaks.com. Promo code Bengals at checkout. And I give you permission right now. The link is down in the live chat of today's show. Also, down in the description of today's show as well. Leave the channel. Click on that omahasteaks.com link. Go order your bundle today and come back and hang out with us for this Bengals versus Cardinals watch party. All right. Actually, Billy, let's just go ahead and skip this one and let's get to the yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We got 142 people watching right now. Drop a like on today's show. We are only 7 likes away from hitting 50, and that will be another shot on today's show. We did one at 25 because we were at the 50% like ratio there. Can we do it again? Can we do it again and get to that 50 like mark? At 48 right now, I went ahead and poured the shot because I knew we were going to get there. We got the broadcast has already started now. Just 3 minutes away until kickoff here. There it is, 52. Let's get it. Keep liking today's video, folks. Appreciate you guys for that. Man, I mixed that up strong. I mixed that up pretty damn strong today. Only a couple minutes left, by the way, to get in on the pregame super chat deals. $1 super chat gets you in to the Bengals party hat and chain raffle. Giving that away next week, so make sure you get in on that today. $5 super chat here during the pregame. We will spin the raffle wheel, and we will double it. You get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 entries. Whatever it lands on there, we will double whatever it lands on. So the minimum that you would get would be 4. The maximum that you could get would end up being 20 there. 2 shots of vodka. You just saw we took one right there. Is going to be for a $10 super chat, and then the first $20 super chat of the day is going to get 20 entries into the Bengals party hat and chain raffle, plus during the pregame show. And if we don't get one during the pregame, we'll just make it the first $20 super chat. Going to be 2 beer bongs here today. And Billy, I guess nobody wants to party. We got the beer bong of honor right here. You guys know I love ripping it up during these Bengals games here. I know some folks come in right at kickoff for some of those beer bongs there. So I want to see who wants to get it going today and give me a little wasted today. That would certainly be fun there. Marvin Williford coming in with that $5 super chat. He wants to spin the raffle wheel and double what he gets there. So we will spin the raffle wheel here for Marvin Williford. Tim Tyra, first one to take advantage. Marvin Williford, the second one to take advantage here. Only about a minute left. Only about a minute left to get those super chats in. Give me 6. Give them 12. 12 entries there into the Bengals party hat and chain raffle for Marvin Williford. Let's go. You'll love to see it. You love to see it. Shout out Marvin Williford for that $5 super chat there. And if you guys are ready for kickoff between the Bengals and the Cardinals, drop a hooday down in the chat. Drop a hooday down in the chat. Let's see. Let's set our baseline right now. Let's set our baseline right now for our chat rate high. We're at 28. If we can break the chat rate high, we'll just go ahead and give away another free entry here. Or I guess our first free entry of the day. But we got to break the chat rate high of 28 and set a baseline on that front there. So spam your Who Days. We'll give some shout-outs here as we're just a couple minutes away. Probably as soon as we come back from commercial here, I would assume. Got Locked In Disc Golf down in the chat. Long Drives, Logan, Dejan, Ti-Fi Gaming, Jake, Kalan, Mike Rosen. Let's see, Jake Lurs. Let's see, got a lot of bots in there. Shout out Billy blocking the bots for us. Locked In Disc Golf, spamming the Who Day down in the chat. Let's see, Icon Prod says, I get to go to next week's Bengals game. Hey, shout out. That'll be fun. Last game of the season, right? Let's see. Any new names down there? Got Bengals fans spamming the Who Day. Icon spamming the Who Days. Bruce said, I'm back. That it's been a while. Hope all has been well. Hope you had a very Merry Christmas. Oh, yeah. 6-7. 6-7. Yeah, Christmas was great. And we did crush the chat rate high as of right now. So at 70, we're going to set the baseline at 70 here. Keep spamming your Who Days down there, and we'll give away a free entry into the Bengals party hat and chain raffle here. 65 degrees here in Cincinnati. A little bit overcast today. Don't think we're gonna get any rain in this game. Maybe some showers or something, but shouldn't really impact Joe Burrow and this Bengals team. Let's see. We'll give it until keep spamming your Who Days. After kickoff, we'll have Billy pick a winner here as we are getting ready. I believe someone down in the chat, Tim Tyra said Cincinnati won the coin toss, elected to receive first. So we'll see if Tim Tyra is lying to us or not here in just a second. Okay, they almost got me again. They're listing the actives today instead of the inactives. Goofy. Draker Patrick, ruler of the jungle today, baby. Draker Patrick.
The Bengals need more talent. I mean, some of these are ridiculous.
A couple weeks ago, they had I Show Speed.
Yeah, they need help. You gotta think, at least in like 15 years, it'll be like T. Hendrickson, probably. Chase. Look at some real guys.
You got Keyshawn Williams back to return the kick, and Taj Brooks back there as well. And we are off. Williams will take it at the goal line and take it out across the 20, 25. He'll be taken down at about the 28-yard line. Billy, let me know who you think spammed Who Day the most down inside the chat. Thomas Taylor coming in, getting the free entry to the Bengals party hat.
Last chance here, guys. Get those Who Days in. First play of the day. Let's go, baby. Final Who Days.
Burrow, empty set in the shotgun. The snap, looking right. Now looking left, stepping up in the pocket, gets it away. Trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's batted down, incomplete. And that's how we will start this ball game off. We're going to give the hat and chain away next week, folks. Last week of the season. Handoff here. Chase Brown left side. He might pick up two. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9. Type those threes down in the chat. You know, the Bengals have kind of started slow sometimes, kind of getting it going here on these first drives. But, you know, they have extended drives here on 3rd down. So type your threes down there. Let's try to start it off right. Extend this drive here on 3rd down. Vid said, is that hat a collector's item? Sure. Sure. Cardinals looking like they're going to bring a blitz here. We'll call it 3rd and 8. They drop a couple guys, but bring 5. Burrow's got plenty of time. Tipped at the line of scrimmage, but caught by Tanner Hudson. He's going to get the 1st down. Type your ones. Tipped at the line of scrimmage, but Tanner Hudson had the concentration there to bring it in. Great job by the offensive line, picking up the blitz there and giving Burrow a little bit of time to work in the pocket. First and 10 at the 43. Play action. Burrow rolling out left. He's going to get it to the tight end Hudson again, and he'll pick up about 8 on that one. Excuse me, that was Drew Sample. Nice little start there. Going to bring up 2nd and 2 across midfield now to the Cardinals 49. Little offset I. They'll put Jamar in motion to the left side. Handoff up the middle to Brown. He'll pick up the 1st down. Keep typing your ones. Chase Brown picking up about 3 there on the run up the middle. First and 10, Burrow, play action, 5-step drop, looking, fires deep, right side, got a man, T, incomplete. Oh, man, T was open. I don't know if T dropped it or if Denzel Burke got a late hand on it, went out and up. And, man, maybe it just were good recovery there. Yeah, good recovery by Denzel Burke. Man, if Burrow just leads him a little bit more there, that's a touchdown for sure. Second and 10, Burrow. Looking, rolling, right, pointing. Oh, that's got to be PI. Throw the flag! All over Andre Yoshivas, bruh. Come on. I mean, what is this? That's got to be DPI, bro. Type your BS down in the chat. These referees suck. Alex Schmidt saying, have you gave the hat and chain away already? Next week, Alex. Last week of the season. Third and 10. Cardinals bring 4. Burrow fires over the center of the field. Caught. Chase. Strong hands. First down. Down to the Cardinals 24. Jamar. Hitting him with that. Good, strong hands there by Jamar Chase. Battling through the coverage. Great throw by Burrow. That's a Bengals first down. Type your ones for Uno and the first down. Put Hudson in motion to the right side. Burrow gets the snap. Back to pass. Going to dump it off here to Chase. Makes a spin, and he'll pick up 4-ish. Down to the 20, down inside the Omaha Steaks red zone. Use promo code Bengals at checkout to get an extra $35 off on your bundle today. Terms apply. 2nd and 6. Cardinals going to bring 5. Handoff, right side. Brown cuts up field. It's going to bring up 3rd and short. Make it 3rd and 2. Type those 3s. Let's keep it rolling here. Let's keep it rolling. Samaje Perine in the game now. They'll split him out. They'll bring him back into the formation. They'll hand it to Perine up the middle. He's going to get the first down. I love Samaje Perine. Type your ones down there. I think the Bengals need to bring him back. And they should be able to do it for cheap. If he wants to return, they should. They should definitely bring him back. First and 10 now at the 13. This will be the 12th play of this drive. Here's the snap. Burrow going to get it out quick to Chase. Makes one man miss. Tiptoes down the sideline. Spins. Make another man miss. Dive in the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase making 2 guys miss. Diving into the end zone. And the Bengals are up 6-0 early on. Type your TDs. Type your ones. Type your Unos. Let's see If his knee was still up, I think it was. Just get it to him and let him cook. Diving from the 3. Add it to the highlight reel. Evan McPherson on for the extra point. It is good. Bengals go on, what was that, like a 14-play drive to open up this game. And they come away with a touchdown, and it is 7-0 Bengals. Joe Burrow, 5 of 8 on that drive. 60 yards. Jamar Chase, 3 of those receptions for 39 yards and a touchdown. Wow. What an opening drive there. What an opening drive there. F them draft picks. F them draft picks. We don't need them. We don't need them. Tim Tyra saying Money Mac is back. Money Mac is back. You can see it right there. Final 3 plays of that drive. It was a 12-play, 72-yard drive. Ate up 5 minutes and 43 seconds of the opening quarter here. Thomas said he's in his fantasy championship game and McPherson is his kicker. Hooday! It's kind of a split thing because you always want your kicker to do well, but you don't necessarily, if it's like the kicker for your team, your actual team, you just want him to kick extra points all day. NFL Logan saying Hooday. Hooday. Let's go. Let's go. If you guys loved that opening drive, make sure you drop a like on the video. We're at 78 right now. Can we get to 100 during the commercial break right now? If we can get to 100 likes during the commercial break, we'll do a little shotski. We're 22 away. We got 315 people watching, folks. Drop a like on the show. Drop a like. Got Bengals videos year-round for you guys, live for every single Bengals game. Is Jake calling me out again on my BS? He might be. He might be. Yeah, P. Ryan is through 2026. I keep forgetting that, too. There's a couple guys on this team that I just keep messing their contract years up. I did it for Orlando Brown a couple weeks ago, too. You're right. You're right. I guess technically they could cut him if they wanted to, and it would be pretty damn cheap, but don't think they should go down that route. Down to 88 likes now. Can we get 12 more? Can we get 12 more before this first snap? This is Jacoby Brissett's 100th NFL game, his 64th start. So the Cardinals will start off at 35. They'll hand it off right side, cutting back to the left side. Miles Murphy giving chase. He's going to get blocked up. Oren Burks misses a tackle, and Geno Stone knocks him out of bounds after a gain of about 4. That was Michael Carter to open up the game at running back for the Cardinals. Look for Trey McBride today for this Cardinals team. Little pitch right side again, cutting it upfield. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4. Type those threes. Trying to go up the middle. Nothing there, though. Type those threes. Let's get a stop here. Let's get a stop for the defense. Dangerous Drew, you got Jacoby Brissett out there for the Cardinals. Kyler Murray has been on injured reserve since I believe that date was November 5th. The foot injury. 3rd and 4. They'll put Marvin Harrison over to the left side now. 5 on the clock. Here's the snap. Bengals bring a blitz. Incomplete. DJ Turner on the coverage there. And the Bengals will force a 3-and-out. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson. Keyshawn Williams back to return this punt. Going to catch it at the 15, cut up field across the 20 down to about the 21-yard line. There's 100 likes. And the Bengals will come back out here in just a little bit. But spam your Who Days down in the chat. If you like that defensive stop, spam your Who Days down in the chat. We'll get some shout-outs here as well. Get some shout-outs. Billy, do you think Kyler Murray's even watching this game today? Or you think he's locked in on some COD today? You think he's leveling up today?
They're already checking out Kyler Murray teams, where he's off to, next move. Like, there are rumors, Chris, I know you said he has the foot injury. The rumors are like he's not hurt and they're done with him.
Yeah.
Because I remember when he hurt his foot, he had a press conference and they said, "Is your foot hurt?" And he was like, "My foot's fine." And they were like, "They're putting you on IR." And he's like, "I know." And it was just kind of like awkward.
Yeah.
Never know. New coaches, new people.
Is my man going to go play baseball now?
Might be too late. Nah, not with that contract. I keep playing football.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough when you haven't seen a 98-mile-an-hour fastball in, 5-6 years now? Hard to catch up, unless you're Tim Tebow. Yeah, Thomas Taylor said Murray going to the MLB. I think who was it the A's that drafted him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to go play baseball for the A's either. Especially, he'd probably start off in at least single A. Maybe they just bring him in to run bases or something. What do you guys think will happen on this drive? Tim Tyra typing the TDs in there. Thomas said he's not an NFL quarterback. He's a leadoff hitter and a shortstop. Mike Rosin called him Stuart Little. Jeez. Our very own Chase Gerard actually picked off Kyler Murray back in the high school days. That's no video out there of it. No video out there, but little pick six action for Saints Now host Chase Gerard off Kyler Murray back in high school. Bengals will take over from the 21. Joe Burrow under center. Play action. He rolls out to the right side. He's just going to take off himself and slide down after a gain of 2. Thomas Taylor said the A's are an up-and-coming team. Yeah, up-and-coming over to Las Vegas.
Yeah, they had a good year. They just, like you said, they're playing in a minor league ballpark right now.
I thought they had, well, maybe it was the year before.
Yeah, year before.
It was like worst year ever.
That was the White Sox. I mean, the A's have been bad. I'm not acting like the A's have been good, but like they finally got a couple of good players.
2nd and 8 here. Burrow back to pass, looking, going to dump it off here to Samaje Perine off the left side. He's going to stiff arm a guy into the dirt and pick up the first down. Type your ones. Samaje Perine making somebody on that Cardinals defense eat just a face full of dirt and grass. Okay. Yeah, you're good. First and 10 out the 31. Burrow under center. Here's the snap. Handoff. Chase Brown up the middle. He's going to pick up 7. Looks like a flag is down. And I think it's going to be a hold on the Bengals. Orlando Brown getting called for the hold there. Buda Baker out with a concussion today for the Cardinals defense. So it'll be 1st and 20 from the 21. Back to where you started. Burrow, back to pass. I think this is going to be a free play here. Gets it off to Perine. He'll pick up about 6 or so. Yeah, the Cardinals jumped off sides. I think depending on... Yeah, Bengals will take it and make it 1st and 15 instead of like 2nd and 12-ish. I thought he jumped off sides, but they threw the flag late. So 1st and 15 now. Burrow looking. Cardinals bring 4. Fires. Caught. Higgins. And he'll pick up. Make it 2nd and 5. So give him 10 on that one. Second and 5 now from the 36. Handoff. Brown got some room to work. Down to the 50. First down, Chase Brown. He's cooking early on in this game. Type your ones. Chase Brown early on. 4 carries for 22 yards after that gain of 13. Type your CBs and your ones down in the chat. Burrow looking, fires, incomplete, trying to get it to Jamar Chase. 2 flags come out late. That's going to be DPI, I think. Maybe a defensive hold. They're going to call DPI on the Cardinals. Type your ones down in the chat. Automatic first down here. That's the only way you can cover Jamar Chase. It still did go right off his hands. Probably still should have caught that, but either way, Bengals now with the Cardinals 35. It's 1st and 10. Burrow under center. Going to hand it off to Chase Brown again. He'll get stuffed at the line of scrimmage, though. Bengals are just killing the time of possession here in this first quarter. Already over 9 minutes of game time here on 2 drives for the Bengals. Really a drive and a half. 2nd and 10, Burrow back to pass, looking right side, fires. Caught, first down, Andre Yoshivas. Type your ones. Past couple weeks, Andre Yoshivas is really starting to come alive a little bit more. Type your ones down there for Yoshi getting that first down to the 23.
I wish they made a Yoshi emoji we could get up there, Chris. Maybe maybe next year we'll have to get, well, if he's back and all that, we'll get something else for it.
Yeah. 1st and 10, Burrow steps up in the pocket. He's got room. Caught. Yoshi again, making a couple guys miss. First down again, down to the 11. Type your ones. Down inside the Omaha Steaks red zone. Burrow throwing on the run there, finding Yoshi, makes 2 guys miss. Bengals can get a first down at about the 1.5-yard line. Put T in motion. Burrow looking right, fires to T. It's caught at the 7, and he'll get run out of bounds at the 7.
I love the crowd immediately. T. And Chris, I know there's a lot of co-Bengal Buckeye fans. Cardinals are like flooded with Buckeyes. They drafted a ton of Ohio State players. So you got Marv, Cody Simon, Denzel Burke, Paris Johnson's on the offensive line. So if you're a Buckeye fan, we're rooting for the Bengals, of course, but watch out for some Buckeye players out there today.
The Bengals' first drive was about 5 minutes and 43 seconds. They're now up to 6 minutes on this drive. 2nd and 6 from the 7. 6-7. Handoff up the middle. Chase Brown. Going to make it 3rd and 2. Type your threes in the chat. Let's pick it up here. Amar wanted to know if Chase Brown has got a reception yet. I don't think so. Yeah, no reception yet for Chase Brown.
I think I know why he's asking, Chris.
What has he got?
It's got to be a fantasy.
Got to be a fantasy or a
parlay.
Right now.
Who takes Chase Brown's receptions?
Hey, I mean, that's not a bad pick.
No, last week, right? He had a huge receiving week last week.
Handoff, Samaje Perine up the middle, fighting forward. Did he get there?
Give it to him. Give it to him.
I'm not sure if he got there or not. We'll see what the marker is. Even if he didn't, I think they should go for it. They will go for it, I think. 30 seconds in the first quarter. They put Lucas Patrick in there as an extra blocker, threw him in motion. The Bengals will have to snap the ball here. 4th and 1. Make it really 4th and inches. 4, 3. Burrow up the middle. First down. He got the first down definitely. So type your ones down to the half-yard line now. Joe Burrow with a little quarterback sneak. The Cardinals were not ready for the snap. As we get to the end of the first quarter here, absolutely incredible. The Bengals, just their second drive, ate up so much clock there in the first quarter. 13 out of the 15 minutes in the first quarter. And as we go to the second now and flip fields, we want to give a shout out to the sponsor of our show today. It's Omaha Steaks. From effortless holiday hosting to unforgettable gifts, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. With Omaha Steaks, you know exactly what you're getting. It's USDA certified tender steaks, premium proteins, elegant sides, and decadent, indulgent desserts. So shop this season's top gourmet gifts at omahasteaks.com. Plus, our listeners get an extra $35 off with promo code Bengals at checkout. They got a bunch of different types of bundles and options that you guys can choose from. They got burgers, they got franks, they got all the different types of cuts of meat and everything like that as well. So save big on gourmet gifts and more holiday favorites with Omaha Steaks. And visit omahasteaks.com for an extra $35 off and use promo code Bengals at checkout. Terms do apply, and you can see that website for extra details. But it's omahasteaks.com, promo code Bengals at checkout to get an extra $35 off. That link, by the way, going to be down in the comments section and the description of today's show. I give you permission right now. You can leave the stream for just a couple of minutes. Click that omahasteaks.com website, that link that we got down there in the chat, and go get your bundle today, and then come back with us for the remainder of this Bengals versus Cardinals watch party. Make sure you guys hit that sub button for me. Trying to get to 23,500 today. It should be an easy number to get to, man. Should be an easy number to get to. Got 419 people watching. If you guys love the Cincinnati Bengals, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything from them, be subscribed. Get subscribed. We got free videos for you guys all season and off season long, live for every single Bengals game. We were live for the NFL trade deadline, I'm sure. We're also going to be live for the NFL draft as well. Going to have a ton of draft coverage coming for you guys as the weeks go on there. We are back from commercial for the first play of the second quarter. Bengals trying to punch it in from the 1 yard line here. Who's that? Cody Ford lined up at fullback? Cody Ford lined up at fullback. Samaje Perine lined up at the running back spot. They'll hand it to him. Touchdown, Samaje Perine. Very, very easy. Just walks in there. Bengals now up 2 scores.
The Cardinals actually have been very good on defense, Chris, over the past the second half of the season. They played better defense. I know they're not a good team, but so, this isn't the Bengals just playing some layover team. This is a good defense.
Like going right down the field. Evan McPherson, did he just miss the extra point? Evan McPherson just missed the extra point.
Money McPherson.
Money Mac. Money Mac. Wow.
I'm
Who was it down in the chat that had McPherson in there?
His points.
Man.
He's going to lose points on that.
You lose points on
anything point? Missed, you lose points.
Damn.
It was funny, too, because I was going to say, things you enjoy about this season or, positives of the McPherson's been really good.
Yeah.
And then he missed that bad boy.
Yeah, I saw an article the other day talking about kind of the bounce back year for Evan McPherson. Had some struggles last year.
Yeah.
I know when Stone was kind of talking about that, he was wondering if it was like a holding issue sometimes. But has definitely come back this year. Obviously, just missed that one, but he definitely has been really, really good this year. William Wagner, the new long snapper for the Bengals this year. I guess Ryan Rico's holding. Yeah, Ryan Rico's the holder this year.
I've seen, especially, we've been doing a lot of kicking stuff for Ohio State. A lot of people are like, it's actually the holder's fault most of the time. And I don't know how true that is, but I've seen it many times. People are like, it's actually the holder's fault. If they're late, if the laces are in, obviously that's a good Ace Ventura thing. But like anything else, they're like, it's actually most of the time it's the holder's fault and people don't know. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd like to meet a kicker somewhere and ask.
I'm sure some of it has to, do with the holder a little bit, but they do kind of put the ball at an angle. If it's not at the right angle, I guess.
Yeah. Did you see the Younghoe Koo kick a couple weeks ago?
Where he just kicked the ground.
He double clutched and kicked the grass. Somebody made a whole video and they're like, it was the holder's fault. He put it too close to him. So he was like, I can't kick that, and then he kicked the grass. But like, I don't know enough about kicking myself, but just a few things I've seen.
Yeah. Let's see. Amar saying Brown just got to get 2 catches, which is easy, and then Burrow rushes for 1 touchdown, and it's an easy $300 payout. And I got one $600 payout on the Bills and Eagles game.
My man, with all due respect, that's your parlay. Your dog, your fantasy team, and your parlay, nobody will ever care as much as you. Just remember that.
Well, I do love following a good parlay. So we need 2 catches for Brown and a rushing touchdown for Joe Burrow.
It'll add some juice today.
Rushing touchdown for Joe Burrow might be iffy, but I do like the 2 catches there for Chase Brown. Are the Steelers losing right now, Billy? Do you got the
Let's get the red zone
link in?
Yeah, let me get it going here.
Okay. I think I saw somebody said the Browns were beating the Steelers 10-zip right now. Shadur! Box office. Play action here for Brissett. He's got some pressure in his face. It's going to be a screen, though, to McBride. He's going to get the first down. Give him 14 on that pickup. Raymond saying, how would you react if we traded Joe? It would be like the
10-0 Browns.
Oh, that's crazy. It would be the Michael Scott
Colts
scene where he's like slamming his hands on the table and he's like, I'm gonna kill myself. That's how I would react.
Yeah, and the Jags are trying to win their division. It's 10-0.
Oh wow. Dumping it down here to the running back. He'll pick up 10.
Shador beating the Steelers and Garrett getting the sack record. I mean, I'm going to get a cigar when we're done.
Is he 1 sack away?
So he's a half sack behind.
He's a half sack
So
behind.
if he gets one, he beats it. If he gets a half a sack, he ties it. And he's still got 2 games, which I don't know how that works with the 18-17 thing. So if I were him, he's got to do it today so people don't get in his grill.
2nd and 2. Handoff up the middle. Extra effort's going to get there. Shamar Stewart had him at the line of scrimmage, but he just jumped a little bit more to pick it up. It's another guy we'll keep an eye on today, is Shamar Stewart. First and 10 from the Bengals 45 now. Handoff up the middle again, spinning out to the right side. It's going to be a 2-yard pickup there for Michael Carter. Super chat deals going on right now for the game. $2 super chat, getting into the Bengals party hat and chain raffle. Oh, that's the wrong one.
My bad.
$2.
There we go.
Yep, there you go. $5, we'll spin the raffle wheel. $10 for shots. First $20 super chat today is 2 beer bongs, and you also get 20 entries. That's going to be an offsides free play for the Cardinals. It's caught. We're about to pick up a 5, so we'll see if they accept this or not. I would assume they will to make it 2nd and 3. Yeah, BJ Hill, a little bit offsides there. A little bit early. Bring up 2nd and 3. Can we get a stop? Cardinals are driving now to the Bengals 38. Play action. Brissett back to pass. Fires left side. Caught. Cutting upfield. Michael Wilson down inside the 10. Tiptoeing the sideline. I think he made it in. Bro! Trying to play two-hand touch out here. Let's see if he steps out. It was close at the 4. Geno Stone not wrapping up, trying to put a shoulder into him, just straight up whiffs. How about just try to fucking wrap him up and tackle him, Geno? See, it would be at the 4 if he did step out. Oh, that's so close. And Barrett Carter's kind of in the way. I think it's going to stand. Jesus. Touchdown Cardinals. What a joke. Extra point is up and good. Michael Wilson with a 38-yard touchdown grab there because the Bengals just simply cannot fucking tackle. Jordan Battle also missed a tackle there. They just constantly, Billy, they constantly just try to put the shoulder down and run guys over. And it's like, how many times can you do that in missed tackles before realizing that you're not knocking anybody down?
I was watching, I know you want to draft Caleb Downs. He was talking about, it wasn't Caleb Downs, I don't know. Safeties need to act like linebackers, and then they'll just get lucky when it's a pass. Like they're like, mentally you have to act like you're a linebacker. If you act like you're a corner or like what you are, like when something happens, you will like wimp out and like just try and knock them out of bounds or just try and like, again, I think great reason why Caleb Downs would be very good for the Bengals. He gets up in the box, Chris. He goes to stop the run. He acts like a linebacker. He's built like a linebacker. Maybe not like, a middle linebacker, but he can get in there, trip someone up, knock someone down. He goes low, make sure to take out the feet, make sure to take out the waist, not just, I'm just going to try and make sure he goes out of bounds. Here's a little shoulder. Hate to see it.
Nothing pisses me off more than
shoulder tackling.
It's one thing if you try to break down and wrap up and you just get trucked. Okay, fine. That happens. This is the NFL. Guys get run over. But like, my God, dude, when you constantly, like, even go back to that Bears game on that last drive. Like, Jordan Battle just tries to run Colston Loveland over, and instead of just wrapping him up, the clock would have just ticked.
Yeah.
Ticked away. They would have had to do a fire drill, get the field goal unit out there. They had already missed 2 field goals in that game. Like, it's the same shit over and over and over again. And it sucks. Because, like, who else are you going to put out there? You're going to put Tyson Anderson out there? You're going to put DeJohn Anthony out there for Geno Stone? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. But that's the kind of shit that gets you benched if you've got anybody behind you. It's ridiculous. Cardinals will kick off now. For a touchback. I need a beer bong after that, folks. $20 super chat for 2 beer bongs and 20 entries into the Bengals party hat and chain raffle.
Get Chris active. Get Chris going.
Get me active. You also get on the beer bong of honor.
Start the party.
Let's start the party. I'm trying to drink. I got 8 beers right here just waiting to go down. Hand off up the middle to Brown. We'll pick up about 4, maybe 3.
Everybody loves the guy who starts the party. Everybody loves the guy that, first on the dance floor, right, Chris? That's always like a big thing. It's tough to get going at weddings, but when somebody just gets out there and starts the party,
someone's got to break
you
the
love
ice.
that. Yeah. Can I get you a beer? Literally, you're going to say to Chris, can I get you a shot? Can I get you a beer?
Yeah.
And he needs it.
And I need it after watching that poor tackling display. 2nd and 7. Burrow back to pass, fires right side, incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 now. What's going on in B-man? Yeah, my go-to at the bar was always I go up. In college, I was on a really big Angry Orchard kick for a while there. I would go up, I would double fist Angry Orchards, and I would get a tequila shot. The first 3 things I bought, all in the first round. Take the shot of tequila, double fist the Angry Orchards. I down the first one, down the second one, go back, get another shot, and another Angry Orchard. 3rd and 7, Burrow back to pass, stepping up in the pocket. He's going to go down. Calais Campbell coming away with a sack, crossover, in the jump shot on Joe Burrow. Michelle coming in. $20 super chat.
Make Chris drink. Make Chris drink. The party has officially started thanks to Michelle. Love it. Thank you, Michelle. Chris is we knew Chris was ready to get after it, and you're the one that offered him a drink, so here we go.
Rico gets the punt away. They'll take it down to about the 34-yard line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Copy, paste, 20. Michelle getting on the beer bong of honor. Also getting the 20 entries in there to the Bengals party hat and chain raffle. Jonathan also saying Angry Orchard and tequila is a diabolical combo.
Yeah, that's insane, dude.
It is. But I was on a big Angry Orchard kick there because I could sip on the orchards and, knock down shots in between. And, yeah. And also the bar that we would go to on, I think it was Tuesdays or Thursday nights or something like that. It was like $2 Angry Orchards.
That's a deal.
Yeah, it was a deal.
I know the Ohio people probably know Summer Shandy is
terrific.
Love
Summer Shandy.
Terrific.
Yeah. Now, for the most part, I can only drink. I guess I could drink at any time, but I love a Summer Shandy. You're out there for a baseball game or something like that. You're sitting out like a Sunday day game. Love a Summer Shandy during a day baseball game.
Oh yeah, the cans.
Yeah.
Killer.
All right, we're kicking off the beer bongs here for Michelle. Let the bubbles leak out of here. We'll take down the first one of the day. Mike said Angry Orchard and Fireball. That's a combo right there, too. That was probably senior year of high school for me.
Yeah,
Angry Orchard and Fireball.
That's you don't know what you're doing.
All right, first one's going down.
Let's go, baby.
First one is always the slowest one. I got to kind of get in a rhythm here with the beer bongs.
The chat, root Chris on. Hit those Chris in the chats. Chris.
All right.
Yeah, I remember I at one point in college was just broke and just taking whatever someone would offer and just I remember the one night was tequila and Gatorade and I'm just sure.
Tequila and Gatorade, that's a solid combo.
Wasn't great. Was not good.
Get the electrolytes in.
Yeah. People kept saying that to me. They're like, "Oh, you're just really fueling up." I'm like, "There's tequila in here."
Yeah. All right, Cardinals will take over here at their own 33-yard line. Play action. Brissett pump fakes hard. Rolls out to the right side. And he's just going to throw it away. All right. Here we go. Calais Campbell with the what are the sniff things called, Billy?
Oh, smelling salts.
With the smelling salts in his ear. Shout out Michelle, getting the party started with a couple beer bongs today. Handoff up the middle, stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up one. Had some leakage there down the chin.
B.J. Hill has been very good down the stretch, Chris. I don't know if you agree, but I feel like he's been a rock for this. For what has not been a great defense, he's been a rock.
3rd and 8, type your threes. I also love a good tequila cranberry.
Interesting.
A lot of people go vodka cran. I switch it up. I'm a big tequila guy. I like tequila crans. 3rd and 8. Here's the snap. Brissett back to pass. Bengals got a spy on him. Nice coverage there. Nice coverage there by Barrett Carter. Got to bring up 4th down.
Let's get the defense going here. Spam your Ds down in the chat. Defense coming to play a little bit here. I like it as we get a super chat from Eric.
Let's go. Some pressure there by Miles Murphy again, by the way. Miles Murphy continues to bring the pressure here.
People getting in on the fun with Chris right now. Late in the season, Bengals are out.
That punt went out at the 1-yard line. Eric coming in with a $10 super chat. That's going to be a shot. See, Michelle got out on the dance floor, started doing a little shimmy out there. Eric said, you know what, I'm going to join Michelle. Let's get it going. What is it, All right, getting the party started. Couple beer bongs, couple shots here today. You know what? We'll kick it down to just one for the $20 there because we did get the first one of the day. If you guys want entries into the Bengals party hat and chain raffle, $2 super chat to get in on that. $5 super chat. We will spin the raffle wheel and we will see what you get. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 entries for that. $10 shots, $20 beer bongs here on today's show. Michelle started us off there, and then Eric coming in, getting the shot in there as well. So appreciate you guys for sending those super chats in today. We love to party here, man. This season has kind of been brutal to watch at points. And just like that last Cardinals drive, well, I guess the one before that, tackling makes me want to just get totally faced. So let's see. What do we got down inside the chat?
Every time Chris says, I like to party, we like to party, I think of Hot Rod. I don't know how many of you have seen the movie Hot Rod, but he's like...
Is that the motorcycles?
Andy Samberg, yeah, where he's like...
Yeah.
He's like, all right, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Rod. I like to party. And then they go in a circle, and the next guy goes, my name is Jay, and I like to party. And they all get in a big fight. They're like, you can't say you like to party. He's like, I do. I like to party. So you can say it with us if you want. You like to party? Jump in.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
That was like... It did okay in the theaters, and then it got on Netflix, and now everybody has seen it.
Really? Oh, yeah. I didn't see it in the theaters. It used to come on FX.
Oh, yeah, that's an
like
FX. Is FX still around?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
That's an FX movie right there, dude.
FX has the movies.
I always know Superbad and Hancock are like...
Hancock was when they played a lot.
It would just be like every Wednesday they're playing Hancock again.
Yeah. So the Bengals will start off at their own 2. Got to go 98 yards here. Going to get it out quick here to Mike Gesicki. Cuts up field. It's a solid pickup of about 15 there for Mike G. Type your ones. You know who I haven't seen in the chat yet is Desert Ranger.
Yeah, busy time of year. Nothing from Myles Garrett trying to set the NFL record for sacks in a season. Rodgers is going to be a tough one to do it against, Chris.
Yeah.
He don't want to get hit.
Yeah. 1st and 15 now. Handoff up the middle. Chase Brown breaking a couple tackles and picking up 7 or 8. Burrow having to switch out helmets here. I don't know what happened there. Maybe the little comm went out on him. Yeah, Burrow couldn't hear the play calls. Just let Burrow call the plays.
I'll say at least he doesn't have to come out for a play.
Yeah.
Usually has to leave the field.
Not in the NFL.
No?
You don't have to leave the field.
Oh, okay.
Play action here. Burrow dumping it off to Chase Brown. There's one catch for Chase Brown. Makes a guy miss. Cuts up field across the 40 down to the 43-yard line. Big pickup there for Chase Brown. It's a first down. Type your ones. Type your CBs. I forget who it was that needed 2 Chase Brown receptions, but there's one. Down to the 43-yard line. Burrow looking. Gonna get it to Brown again. There's number 2. Makes a guy miss, spins away, and he'll pick up 6. So, yeah, it was Amar. Needed a couple Chase Brown receptions. There's 2 on back-to-back plays there. All he needs now is a Joe Burrow rushing touchdown for that, what was it, $300, $350 payout there? We're rooting for a Joe Burrow rushing touchdown today now. 2nd and 4 from the 50. Handoff Brown up the middle, trying to find some room to work. I think he might have picked up the first down there. See where they mark it.
They're going to measure. Chris, while we're watching a Phillip Rivers-ish highlight, is he coming back? Like, he's been good for the Colts.
No way. He's got a team to coach next year. It'll be 3rd and 1 now. Really 3rd and about a half yard. Burrow in the shotgun. You're going to throw on 3rd and a half yard. It's going to be caught, though, for the first down. Is that Yoshi? Yoshi with another big-time catch there for the first down. Dane, one more game this year. One more game after this one. Playing the Browns next week. We'll bookend Cleveland Browns games. Yeah, hopefully Myles Garrett gets the record this week and they sit him next week. Cardinals going to bring a blitz and Burrow's going to go down. Yeah, P. Ryan just missing the blitz pickup there. That's definitely his guy. Amarius Mims still has not come back into the game, so you have Cody Ford at left tackle right now, by the way.
Looks like Chris. Who missed that?
P-Line's hurt now.
Who missed that tackle for the touchdown? Was that Geno Stone?
Yeah.
Going viral. That
Going
missed
viral?
tackle's going viral. It's everywhere right now. Just like the trash effort of just diving.
2nd and 18 after the sack. Burrow looking, rolling out of the pocket. He's going to be sacked again. Now it's going to be 3rd and 22 after back-to-back sacks. Burrow, empty set. Going to dump it off here. It's a screen. Chase Brown makes a couple guys miss. He makes it reasonable. Maybe we're 4-down territory here, Billy. It's going to be 4th and 7 from the 38. It'll be a long field goal.
Yeah, you're looking at time, too. I mean,
3:50 to go in the first half. And they'll bring Evan McPherson on for the long field goal try.
Big Mac.
Evan McPherson just missed an extra point. $63-yard long this year. This one's going to be from 56. And it looks like the Cardinals are going to take a timeout maybe. No, injured player on the field. I don't think it's that windy, if at all, today. Walking into the office, it wasn't windy at all, but I guess it could be different down there on the river. Somebody else had McPherson as their field goal kicker as well. This one from 56 in the left hash. Yeah, it's not very windy at all. The kick is up. It's online. Does he have the leg? He should. It's good. Evan McPherson, good from 56. Money Mac, type your twos down in the chat.
And that's the greatest example of kicking, right, Chris? He just missed like a 20-yarder.
Yeah.
And then he just steps back up and clutches up on a 50-some-yarder just for giggles. I mean, people get mad at kickers all the time. I have always believed it's just there's no science to it sometimes.
Yeah.
You just might be one blade of grass, might be the holder, might be your jitters, might be what you ate for breakfast, might be weight gain, weight loss. You lose 10 pounds, you kick farther. You don't kick as far.
Did you rip the smelling salts last time before? I don't know. Do kickers ever rip the smelling salts? I don't know if I've
possibly.
ever seen one. I think I would do that if I was a kicker. I'd go out there.
Oh, give it a good one?
I'd have one, in the ear or something like that. I'd just toss it down on the ground, let her rip.
I remember, I don't know if you ever seen the John Gruden story where he said he was coaching the Raiders and Janikowski was the kicker. And Janikowski kept coming late to meetings and stuff. And so Gruden, and they went to New Orleans and Janikowski missed curfew. And he's like, I'm going to make him kick like every chance I get. And then he'll either like feel terrible or he'll miss a bunch and like feel terrible. And I guess like he knocked down like what at the time was a record. Like he hit like a 60-yard field goal. And like there's just no science to it sometimes.
I think I do remember that story. I think I have heard that story.
Yeah, he was hungover and he made him kick a 60-yarder and he nailed it.
Funny. That's funny.
Gruden, future Bengal coach.
We are now about 3:20 to go here in the first half. Bengals got the ball first. So you got all three of your timeouts plus the 2-minute warning.
Your time for a while.
Can you get a stop here to be able to come back, maybe score one more time before halftime? We'll do it next. If you can get a quick stop, a little 3-and-out here, because the Cardinals will get the ball first in the second half. It's kind of a sad-looking Christmas tree, to be honest. That's a question I should have asked in the chat. Do you do a real tree or a fake tree for Christmas? They'll take it from the goal line here. Down to about the 27. Let me know down in the chat. Do you guys do a real Christmas tree or a fake Christmas tree for Christmas? I grew up doing a real tree. My fiance is not a fan of the real tree. So we go fake tree now.
Hate to hear it.
which one day I'll break her down. One day I'll break her down, and we'll get a real tree one day. Handoff up the middle for pick up about 2. Barrett Carter makes the tackle there. We'll see when the Bengals start using their timeouts. I would assume maybe after this second down play if they can get a stop here. Icon says a fake tree. Jake says a fake tree. Amar says no tree.
No tree.
Real tree from Ron. Real tree from Dejan. Play action. Brissett looking. Fires. Incomplete. So you don't have to burn a timeout here. After the incomplete pass, it'll bring up 3rd and 8 with 2:38 to go. Dane said real ones cost too much these days.
Jake Lure said, screw the kids. He said he became the parent and said fake tree.
I'm still a fan of the real tree, man.
Core Christmas memory, man. I have 3 brothers. My parents would take us all to the farm.
Yeah.
We'd get to pick it out.
Yeah.
We didn't do the chop it down, but
3rd and 8 here. Bengals look like they're going to bring a blitz, and they'll just bring 4, but they'll spy Brissett. He's going down, throws it away, incomplete. Dax Hill on the coverage there. Clock stops. Bengals have all 3 timeouts with 2:33 to go in the 2-minute warning. Miles Murphy, pressure again on Brissett. He's like getting so close every time. Dax Hill, sticky coverage there against Marvin Harrison Jr. The punt off the side of his foot. Williams will take it on the run. He's going to get a big return here across the 50, down inside the 40-yard line, and the Bengals are set up with good field position. Getting it off the bounce, had a little running start there, made the long snapper miss, had a crease. Keyshawn Williams with a nice punt return there. So the Bengals with the ball at the Cardinals 36. 3 chances to stop the clock. They'll hand it off here. Chase Brown got some room to work as well. He's going to make a couple guys miss. Inside the 20, inside the 15, down to the 10. Chase Brown cooking here in the first half. Down inside the Omaha Steaks red zone as we are down to the 2-minute warning. Bengals threatening to try to score here right before halftime. And we'll come back from the 2-minute warning here in just a second. But first, we want to give a shout out to the sponsor of our show today. It's Omaha Steaks. From effortless holiday hosting to unforgettable gifts, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. With Omaha Steaks, you know exactly what you guys are getting. It's USDA certified tender steaks, premium proteins, elegant sides, and decadent, indulgent desserts. So shop this season's top gourmet gifts at omahasteaks.com. Plus, our listeners get an extra $35 off with promo code Bengals at checkout. They got pretty much every type of meat every type of cut of meat that you guys could think of. They've got burgers. They've got franks. They've got pork chops. They've got chicken breast. They've got seafood. They've got wine. They got sides. They got a bunch of different things that you guys can choose from on the Omaha Steaks website. You can get your bundles. You can pick your own bundles as well. Every steak is perfectly aged to maximize tenderness and hand cut by master butchers in America's heartland. I ordered a couple bundles of Omaha Steaks for presents here for Christmas time, and they were on my brother's doorstep in just 48 hours. So very quick, very efficient, very cheap right now at Omaha Steaks. So save big on gourmet gifts and more holiday favorites with Omaha Steaks. And visit omahasteaks.com for an extra $35 off. use promo code Bengals at checkout. Terms do apply. You can see that website for extra details. But it's omahasteaks.com, promo code Bengals to get that extra $35 off. Got that link down in the live chat of today's show. Also down in the description of today's show as well, as we are now in the Omaha Steaks red zone because the Bengals are trying to score again right here before halftime. Couple scores to look at around the league right now. Browns ahead of the Steelers still 10-3 as they're also at the 2-minute warning right now. Jags right now. Phillip Rivers. Can they get the dub today? The Colts. The 44-year-old father of 10, head coach. Handoff up the middle. Chase Brown bouncing outside. Now cutting back inside. He'll pick up 3. And you got time to work here if you're the Bengals. You have all 3 timeouts. Cardinals have all 3 timeouts. Minute 45 remaining. You can still run the ball a couple of times. Yeah, can we get a Joe Burrow rushing touchdown for Amar today? That's what he needs. That's what he needs right now. 2nd and 7. They can get a first down at the 1. Here's the snap at 1:17 on the clock. Caught! Chase! Touchdown! Bengals! Not going to get that Joe Burrow rushing touchdown quite yet. Jamar Chase jumping up into the crowd, handing it off to the fan. I mean, that was just so easy. Jamar Chase just with a slant right at the goal line, pitch and catch. That's as easy as it gets right there for the Pro Bowler Jamar Chase. Type your TDs.
Good job by Burrow there too, Chris. A lot of pressure at the line, and he kind of put that thing through quickly. Like you said, they probably blitzed, left some guys off, and we're going to go after Burrow. And good vibes going into halftime right now.
Did I say James Brooks at any point? You guys know how it is. Sometimes I just say random names sometimes.
A lot going on in here.
And somebody said asterisk James Brooks. I don't know. You guys get me sometimes because I do misspeak every now and then. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I would have said that. Bengals, though, up now 23-7 over the Cardinals, scoring very, very fast there. The Cardinals do still have all 3 timeouts. Yeah, Jamar Chase hadn't scored a touchdown in a while. He's got 2 today. Shania down in the chat. OG at the Alabama Football Report.
Yeah, Chris, they've wanted you to do the icky shuffle all year, and you won't do it. What is that about?
Because I'm not a good dancer. Not a good dancer.
This is a shuffle.
Let me see.
Yeah, and you said it too. When we get to halftime, big stat, Chris. One of the biggest things I think we'll really have to pay attention to is the time of possession.
That's crazy.
In this game. Just obnoxious, actually.
Cardinals haven't picked up a 3rd down today either.
21 minutes to 7.
Handoff up the middle. Might have been a pickup of 1.
The big thing on that's an inability to run the ball. You're not taking time off the clock as your drives go, and you're not moving the ball.
Cardinals trying to go quick here. Brissett looking, caught. It's going to be a first down to the 40. Okay, Jake Lur's saying I did not say that. So the Cardinals did take their first time out with 44 seconds left at their own 40. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Bengals bring 4. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. A flag does come out. They'll call it incomplete. See what the flag is.
It's the Cardinals.
Yeah, a lot of pressure there. It's going to be a hold on the Cardinals. And the Bengals will accept with 39 seconds left now on the clock. Yeah, looked like Shamar Stewart was the one that got his hand on it. He was also the one that was being held, just bull rushing right there. Yeah, Shamar Stewart got there, got his hand on the ball. It's 1st and 20. And then the Cardinals jumped. False start. Back them up some more. "41 seconds on the clock. Bengals do still have all 3 timeouts. Could they get the ball back again here? Empty set now for Brissett. 10 seconds on the play clock. Bengals bring 4. It's a screen to McBride. He's going to cut up field and pick up 2. I think he used a timeout here. And they will. 33 seconds on the clock. It'll be 2nd and 22. No, the Cardinals took a timeout, so the Bengals still have all 3. Why would the Cardinals use the timeout there? Brissett, back to pass, fires right side, incomplete, 29 on the clock. So you still get to keep your timeouts. It's 3rd and 22. You get a stop here, you can get the ball back again before the half. Bengals 3 down linemen. It's going to be a handoff. Goes nowhere, maybe picks up 2. And I assume the Bengals are going to use their first timeout here now. Yes, they will. So 23 seconds on the clock. Bengals still have 2 timeouts. We'll see what they can do right here before half. The Cardinals will get the ball to start the second half. So it would be nice if you can get another good return here. Keyshawn Williams back to return this one again. The Bengals almost got there. There's a flag down already. Keyshawn Williams brings it back out to the 33, 14 seconds after that play. The flag came down early in the back end. It's going to be a hold on the Bengals. Amar, the yellow dots are the timeouts. The timeouts. PJ Jules called for the hold there. Or excuse me, DJ Ivy. DJ Ivy. Yeah, that's a hold. So 14 seconds left. I don't know. I know you got 2 timeouts. Maybe you try to go. Nah, no. You're starting off at your own 9. Bengals are going to take this one to halftime. So great first half for Cincinnati here, up 23-7 over the Arizona Cardinals. Grade the Bengals here in the first half. We will also change the pin poll. Billy's got it here. Grade the Bengals in the first half. A, B, C, D, or F. John saying A. Tim Tyra gives it an A. I think I got to give it an A as well. The only negative was the missed tackle by Geno Stone to allow the 38-yard touchdown for the Cardinals. Their only bright spot today. Dashy Sports with a B+. I'd probably give it an A- because of the missed tackle to allow the touchdown there. Jacob with an A. Craig with an A. Power Radio. Kalan, Jake, all giving A's there. Jake Chafin saying C because still not over the Jets, Bears, and Bills games. Long Drive with an A. Power Radio said Geno Stone still sucks. Xander with an A-. Elliott with an A. Yeah. Mike with an A.
Let people keep getting their grades in here, Chris, and then I'll start throwing some stats up there for everyone to review as we go along.
Nolan also giving an A. Derek Deal saying B+. The Bengals absolutely dominated time of possession in that first half. They basically had 2 drives in that first quarter where they had, 13 minutes of the time of possession there?
Yeah.
Like that was insane. That was insane. 91 total yards for the Cardinals in that first half. Now, they do get the ball first in the second half, but the Cardinals today were, in the first half, 0 for 4 on third downs. 0 for 4 on third downs. We'll give the Bengals 5 for 8 on third and fourth downs. Man, just domination there in the first half. Joe Burrow, extremely efficient. 16 for 22 touchdowns, both to Jamar Chase. Chase Brown has been really good so far today. Jacoby Brissett has been Jacoby Brissett. 5 for 11 in that first half. Does have that one touchdown, but it really shouldn't have been a touchdown. Geno Stone with a missed tackle. We'll keep bringing it up there. Chase Brown, man, has gone crazy in that first half.
Did Chase have 2?
Yeah, Chase had 2
touchdowns. I noticed the one.
He had a big drought here for Chase Brown. Let me look it up, see exactly, Jamar Chase. He hasn't scored in a while. Finally got back into the end zone today in that first half. Look up the game logs here. It's been like 7 weeks since Jamar has scored a touchdown. Hasn't scored since week 7, so it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 weeks since Jamar Chase has scored a touchdown. Andre Yoshivas, a couple big first down grabs today. And Bengals doing a good job overall on defense. Besides that one drive, Trey McBride was a guy that I was really, really worried about coming into this game. As a tight end, the leading receiver for this Cardinals team. The Bengals have done a bad job all year long at covering tight ends. They did a good job in the first half. But I will also say this, my God, Patriots up 35-3 over the Jets at halftime. I think the second half has been a struggle for the Bengals defense this year, so we'll see kind of how it happens here in the second half.
Noticing too, Chris, looking at the stat sheet here, the Cardinals have 3 players who have a catch. One of them is a wide receiver.
Wow.
So you only have 3 guys that have a reception, and only one of them is a receiver. Nothing for Marvin Harrison Jr. in this game. Michael Wilson is the only receiver with a catch. Then you have Trey McBride has 2 catches. Michael Carter has 1 catch. And besides that, no receptions. Wilson with 2, McBride with 2, Carter with 1, no one else.
Marvin Harrison with 1 target, but that one was off.
Batted down easily. And for comparison, the Bengals have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players with a catch to the Cardinals 3.
Jamar's got 4. Let me refresh here just to make sure I'm all good. Jamar has 4 receptions for 47 yards and 2 touchdowns today. Chase Brown with 3 receptions for 40 yards. So Chase Brown in that first half already over 100 yards.
Yeah.
Chase Brown already over 100 yards from scrimmage in the first half. Andre Yoshivas, those 3 catches for 31 yards. Mike Gesicki, 1 for 15. T. Higgins, 2 for 14. T. Higgins also, if Joe Burrow would have just let him a little bit more, T might have had a touchdown grab earlier in the game. Tanner Hudson with 1 grab for 13. Samaje Perine, 1 for 8. Drew Sample, 1 for 8 as well. 2 injuries that we got to monitor here. Let me see. Let me go to Twitter real quick and just check on these Bengals injuries. One was Samaje Perine went out earlier, and Orlando Brown went out earlier as well. Wow, Jamar Chase just became the first wide receiver in NFL history to have 80-plus catches, 1,000-plus yards, and 7-plus touchdowns in each of his first 5 seasons. Jamar Chase, insane. In an easy 1,000 yards, too. Like, how many games have the Bengals lost this year where you're like, where was Jamar Chase? But he still had 100 yards. It's so many. So many. Let's see if the Bengals gave any updates here on those 2 guys. Amarius Mims has a right shin injury, questionable to return. No update from the Bengals on Perine. So Amarius Mims really the only one that we got to really continue to monitor there. They put Cody Ford in at that left tackle spot. And he really didn't play bad, I don't think. Let's see. Roland saying another game giving Zach false security. Well, he's got the security. There's no false about it. Like, Paul Danner Jr. put that article out, 2 weeks ago now saying they're not firing him. So it doesn't matter if they would have lost the last 5 games of the season or whatever. Zach Taylor still wouldn't have been fired. So, you might as well win at the end of the day. What's the difference in picking at 9 and picking at 12?
Nothing.
Nothing. For this Bengals team anyways. They're probably going to butcher it and botch it somehow, some way. Let's take a look at the Super Chat deals here at halftime as the Bengals are up 23-7. $1 Super Chat. That's all it takes. 99 cents counts as well. We'll round up there to get into the Bengals party hat and chain raffle. Going to be giving it away next week. Last week of the season is next week, and we will give the party hat and chain away. $5 Super Chat to spin the raffle wheel. We'll double whatever it lands on, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The minimum entries that you would be getting would be 4. The maximum would end up being 20 there. Big deals going on right now on the shots and beer bongs, doubling it up. $10 super chat is 2 shots of vodka, our little vodka Powerade mix on our Cardinal shots today. $20 super chat, 2 beer bongs as well. So make sure you get in on that. We've done 2 beer bongs so far today. We'll see how many more we can get. I think that was Michelle came in for the 2 beer bongs earlier. Yep, Michelle. So we'll see. Right now it's just Michelle and Eric out there on the dance floor partying it up. We'll see. Can some more people get out there and have some fun?
I'll jump in with you here. Have a little fun with you if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Let's say next $20 beer bong, I'll jump in.
Okay, so 2 beer bongs for me, 1 from you.
Let's do it.
So it's 3 beer bongs total for the next $20 super chat. Billy coming in saying he's going to join the party for the next $20 super chat. I'll do 2 beer bongs. Billy will do 1.
I like to party.
Billy likes to party too, man. He likes to party too. Roan saying, so with Trey Hendrickson most likely not coming back, I would assume Geno Stone not coming back. That should give the Bengals $45 million in cap space to spend on defense, plus the draft. Where do you spend it? Well, number 1, I think you have to draft Caleb Downs. If you have a brain cell left, you draft Caleb Downs. And then, I think you can even save some money and you just pay Joseph Osai. What kind of contract can you get Joseph Osai on? Can you get him, $12 to $15 million a year? Let me see real quick just what the edge market is crazy, but he's not a top edge either. Like, I think if he wants more than that, you let him walk. Let's see what the edge market is at right now. So, he's not a top 10 edge in the NFL, so you're not going to give him that. Josh Sweat's making $19 million. Bradley Chubb, $18 million. Chase Young's making $17 million.
What's a good comparison, Chris? I hate putting on my Browns hat, but the Browns extended Alex Wright, who was a 3rd-round defensive end. Not a big sack getter, just good at setting the edge, sets up Myles Garrett well. They give him a 3-year contract.
Making $11 million a year.
That feels right.
Yeah.
That feels right.
So you can even save a little bit of money there maybe by bringing
could front load it too. Go 15 the first year
yeah.
and then go 10, 9 or something like that.
Yeah. Now, the Bengals do always have an issue with guaranteed money, so
that's
what would he want guaranteed-wise? I think that's going to be a big question mark. And then, you have Myles Murphy under contract still. You just drafted Shamar Stewart. Maybe he can, bounce back and have a better year next year. Maybe in the 2nd round you draft defensive line. Maybe in the 3rd round, you draft offensive line, and you could just build pieces from there. Hopefully your linebackers just, have this whole year under their belt, getting some, getting some work in, getting some experience, and maybe they can have a better year next year. I don't think it's the hardest fixes in the world. You do have to do something at right guard. I think maybe bring Dalton Reisner back. I think you can get him for cheap as well. So, you got some cap space to work. Like William Snipes right there said, it's a young team, 3 starting rookies on defense right now. Build linebacker depth. I think you also need to do something at that safety spot. But, yeah, man, I think they can do some things to help this team going into the offseason here. Spam your Who Days down in the chat. We'll give away a free entry. And Eric coming in right at the buzzer as Evan McPherson kicks off to start off the second half saying, F it, drink We got 3 beer bongs coming your way here, Eric. And I'm also, because you came in right at the buzzer there, I'm going to give Eric some entries in here.
I love it. Shout out, Eric. I'm ready to jump after it. Just in time, too.
Eric, I'm going to give you some entries here as well. The Bengals party hat and chain raffle.
Chris, do we think Zach Taylor's bad haircut, is that helping or hurting today's game?
Oh, man, he definitely should have thrown the hat on today.
He got a bad chop.
Yeah.
He got a bad chop.
Yeah.
They cut him uneven.
Brissett getting it away, trying to dump it down, incomplete there.
Keep the Houdays coming.
Keep the Houdays coming. We'll give away a free entry here into the Bengals party hat and chain raffle. Giving it away next week. Last week of the regular season. Last week of the season. Let's see. Let's find a spot here for Eric. I think right there is a good as any. Getting on the beer bong of honor here. Play action. Bengals bring 5. Getting it away. Incomplete. Great coverage there by Dax Hill. Trying to get it to Trey McBride.
Keep spamming those Houdays. Chris is setting up here. He wants to see it. Get a free entry again. Shout out to our boy Eric, who just set Chris up for 2 beer bongs. And I will get to one eventually here. Maybe we'll wait for a lull moment, Chris, and I'll do mine.
Yeah.
Let you do your 2, and then I'll do mine later.
3rd and 10 now for this Cardinals offense. The first drive of the second half. Brissett, back to pass. Stepping up in the pocket. Giving chases Murphy, and he goes down. Miles Murphy. He's been around Brissett all day. Finally gets the sack. Type your 99s in the chat. Yeah, man, I think just the way Miles Murphy has been playing, dude, if you can lock up Joseph Osai, you let Trey Hendrickson walk.
Re-sign Murphy, right? We were debating
You
that.
don't even have to re-sign Murphy. He's under contract,
Okay.
I think, through 27.
Got him and Osai mixed up.
I think it's through 27, though. Keyshawn Williams will take the punt at the 10. And he'll take it to the 16. Yeah, Ron saying Miles Murphy, by far the most improved Bengal. I'll get with you on that train there. Here's the first beer bong. Happy Dad goes down. And the Bengals will take over here from the 16. Burrow, handoff, Chase Brown. He cuts upfield. He'll pick up 4. Should I go the Cincy Light? I'm going to go the Cincy Light here. It's a little bit warm, still cold, though. I'm going to go a little Cincy Light here. Second and 6 from the 20 now. But Mitchell Tinsley to the left side. Burrow getting it to Chase right side. That's going to be a loss of 1.5, maybe 2. And it'll bring up 3rd and 8. Now, with the real beer here is what we'll call it. There's going to be a lot of bubbles, so I'm going to have to let the bubbles go down. That's going to be a lot of fucking bubbles. 3rd and 7. Bengals 4 of 7 today on 3rd downs. Burrow back to pass. Looking. Fires deep. Left side. Got a man. It's T. It's caught. First down, Bengals. Type your 5s. T. Higgins with a big-time grab. 39-yard pitch and catch to T. Higgins. Spam your tees. Good things happen when we do beer bongs, folks. That just is what it is. That's just facts. 1st and 10 now to the Arizona 42. Handoff. Brown cutting upfield. He'll pick up 6. Ron said, don't think I've done a beer bong in 35 years. Are you even 35? Not even close. I'm 27. Second beer bong going down. This one, the Cincy Light Lime. Ah. 2nd and 3. Handoff. Chase Brown. Oh, man, the bubbles got me on that one, bro. He might have picked up 1. 3rd and 2 now. Billy's got a beer bong coming at the next TV timeout. T goes in motion, comes back. Burrow looking, right side, caught, T, first down. Spam your T's. 2 big-time grabs for T. Higgins on this drive. Joe Burrow looking surgical today. 18 of 22. Over 200 yards passing already. Down to the 28. Empty set here for Burrow. Hitting with the kill. 2, 1. Here's the snap. Cardinals only bring 3. Burrow running out to the right side. He's just going to throw it away. First time he's had to do that today. Tamari down in the chat. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming back and joining us here for the second half. Gonna get it out to Chase, left side, quick. He'll pick up the first down. Spam your ones for the first down. Spam your ones for Jamar Chase. Down inside the Omaha Steaks red zone again. Down to the 16. Mitchell Tinsley going in motion here. We'll bring him inside. Handoff, Chase Brown. I mean, he's good for 6 yards every time. Colin saying he got a Jamar Chase jersey for Christmas. Nice. Looks like Orlando Brown's back into the game at left tackle, by the way. That's a good sign. Handoff again to Chase Brown. He's met in the backfield, makes a guy miss, and he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna bring up 3rd down and 6 here. Type your threes in the chat. Let's continue. Let's continue to pick up these 3rd downs. Can you really have an acronym if you have 2 words involved in each one? I think that makes it fake. Bengals can get a first down at the 6-yard line. 5 on the clock. 3, 2. They're going to make him jump. It's going to be offsides on the Cardinals. That should be good for the first down. Yes, sir. First down, Bengals. Joe Burrow with a hard count. Makes the Cardinals jump off sides. Great job there. And it's going to be first and goal now from the 6. Handoff. Chase Brown going to get into the end zone there for another Bengals touchdown today. They're going up big, straight up belt to ass. I think it's official, Billy. This is BTA. This is
certified approved stamp BTA. Oh!
Belt coming off. Smackdown in Cincinnati today. This is a good one to go to at the end of the year for sure. Spam your BTAs, spam your TDs. Bengals up 29-7 over the Cardinals today. Make it 30-7 after the Evan McPherson extra point. The route is on. Prime with kind of a good point saying, too early, Bengals good at giving up a lot of points in the fourth quarter. That is true. That is true. I will say even to like last week, in the Dolphins game, they did give up a touchdown in the fourth quarter, but that was the second string defense. I get where you're coming from there. The defense has been really bad in the second half overall, but this Cardinals team is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So they're actually worse than you, if you can believe that. Think you've been in shambles this year? Imagine being a Cardinals fan. I just put my belt on upside down or backwards or something. Gotta flip it.
I was listening to the Bill Simmons podcast, one of the bigger podcasts in sports, and he was saying it is the Bengals and the Cardinals as like the worst year.
Yeah.
Like everything's gone wrong for them. Other note, Chris, you can see below there, Brown's still leading the Steelers. Myles Garrett, about a quarter and a half to get this record. He is running out of time. And, I'm checking in with our Brown stream here and there. And, our boy Joey O'Donohue keeps saying, like, Rodgers is just throwing it quick as he can. Like, he wants nothing to do with this sack record, hit by Garrett. Like, it's 40-something years old. You don't want to get hit by Myles Garrett.
Not at all. Not at all. The Colts still holding on to a 3-point lead there as well against the Jaguars. What'd you say? The Jaguars were trying to lock up?
They're trying to finish out their division. Yeah. The Texans got a playoff spot yesterday, but the Jags trying to make sure they lock the division up.
What's up with the Panthers? Have they locked anything up yet?
That division's up for grabs between them and the Buccaneers, which the Buccaneers losing to the Dolphins.
Oh, my God.
The Baker Mayfield experience, ladies and gentlemen. I tried to tell the good people of Tampa Bay. They did not want to listen. A Week 4 MVP candidate is now making my shoulder hurts excuses as the division falls away. The worst division in football, by the way, in my opinion. Just terrible.
By far.
That's such a winnable division for Baker Mayfield and Bryce Young, who I don't think's that good. I don't know how they're winning these games. Sorry, bud. Roll Tide, nothing.
Oh, man. The Heisman winner. Ice Bryce.
Nope.
Cardinals would take this kickoff out across the 30 down to the 34. So I think it was a Steelers win today. They lock up the AFC North. But if they lose, still puts it up for grabs.
Yeah, and Jags win today would seal up the division.
Yeah.
Crazy ones, the Colts, Chris, started 8-1, and with a loss today, they'll be 8-8.
Damn.
Yeah, 7 in a row.
Cardinals taking over here. Play action. Brissett stepping up in the pocket. He's going to fire. Incomplete. Dax Hill on the coverage there. Dax Hill, multiple pass breakups so far today. He's been really good. Brissett now 5 for 14. Only 73 passing yards today. Second and 10, Brissett, back to pass, going to dump it off here, and tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Demetrius Knight, the first guy there. Trey McBride picks up 1, and it'll be 3rd and 9. This Bengals defense is on fire right now. Yeah. Get those D's down in the chat. Get those D's down in the chat. The boys are on fire today. Where's Miles Murphy? Cardinals 0 for 5 today on 3rd down. 3rd and 9 here. That one's going to be incomplete, but there's a flag that comes down. It's like at the line of scrimmage, though. I think it's going to be against the Cardinals. Illegal formation on the Cardinals. Penalties declined. It'll bring up 4th down. I think Marvin Harrison wasn't quite on the line of scrimmage. Yeah, tight end was on the ball. So Marvin Harrison called there. Another flag comes down on the punt here. Williams catching it at about the 30. He gets lit up at the 41. This is probably in the territory of a hold on the Bengals again. Yup. Yep, it's going to be a hold on the Bengals there. On Dejon Anthony. You had one earlier on DJ Ivy. Now you got it on Dejon Anthony. Bengals will take over at their own 18-yard line here. See if Joe Burrow and company can go downfield. Can we see Joe Flacco again this week? If you score on this drive, Billy, if you score a touchdown on this drive, I'm going to change the pin poll here. Do we see Joe Flacco today? We'll just make it easy. Yes or no? What do you guys think? Will we see Joe Flacco today? From Joe to Joe. Now, Jake Browning is the emergency 3rd quarterback. Keep in mind. So it will be Joe Flacco if they end up taking Joe Burrow out because of this game being a blowout. Let me know what you guys think at the pin poll. 59% early on saying yes. Let me know down in the chat as well. Y for yes or N for no. Jake Chafin said that he wants Cincinnati to sign Joe Flacco again to be the backup quarterback next year. I don't know. I mean, does he want to continue to play? I think that's the big question.
It is a good question. Backup role? He does strike me as a guy that wants to play. So, backup role might not be your vibe there, right? His family doesn't live here.
Yeah.
He's on his own here.
Yeah. Billy said he used to see him. Did you see him or did you just hear?
I didn't see him, but a place I go to a lot said he hangs out there because there's a nice burger bar and it's attached to a pizza place, and the pizza place is attached to a coffee place. So like he just hits the different places, and like if you guys watched the Amazon Prime game against the Steelers, he said on the thing like, "I'm alone here. I just go to this place every day." And he was talking about the coffee pizza burger place.
Yeah.
They're like different places, but same owner. So
yeah,
I know Sam Hubbard eats at that place, and like Bengals, they're in the community.
Take over here from the 18, hand off to Brown. Pick up about 2. I agree with Jake. Good quarterback room guy. He's seen a lot. Super Bowl winner. Mm-hmm. And I agree. I love his vibe. I love his press conferences, but it's that thing,
Shador loved him.
Continue to play. Does he want to be in Cincinnati?
Shador loved him.
He's
a good mentor. Yeah.
Empty set, 2nd and 7. Going to get it out to Jamar here. He'll only pick up about 2 or 3 on that one, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, I was watching the Chiefs the other day, and I kind of thought to myself, like, third string wise, like, is Jake Browning that bad? I'd have rather had Jake Browning the other day for the Chiefs than I would the kid they played. The kid they played was really bad, and they didn't let him do anything.
Yeah.
And so a Burrow, Flacco, Browning, or even like you draft somebody, I think that's not a bad quarterback room.
Yeah. Browning is also a free agent after the season, so you'd have to re-sign
Okay.
him. Gonna get it out quick here to Hudson. That's gonna be a 1st down and more as he drags his guy to the 40. Oh, breaking out the new 1st down move right there. I like that move. That's my favorite move, I think. A little. I like that. I like that, Billy. Type your ones. %62% of people right now saying we will see
Well, Flacco action.
Some Flacco action. Taj Brooks in the game at running back, by the way. And they'll hand it to him. Up the middle. He's finding a crease there. He'll pick up 4. Samaje Perine, have not seen him back in the game yet. See, go to the Bengals page here, see if they've ruled him out or maybe they're just holding him out. Yeah, no update from the Bengals here, so maybe they're just holding out Samaje Perine for now.
And they're saying the over in Cleveland, I know some people care, some people don't, I'm sorry, but they're like openly trying to make sure Myles Garrett does not get this record. They're sending doubles. They're like just that's good game planning in general, but
Burrow back to pass, going to roll out left side. Just chuck it left side up to Brown. Throw it out of bounds, really. It'll be incomplete. 3rd and 6. Type your 3s down in the chat. Bengals have done a good job on 3rd downs, picking those up today. 70%. They're 7 of 10 on 3rd downs today. Let's see if we can pick up another one. Shout out Joe Burrow getting the boys some dinosaur fossils for Christmas this year. Got a quick story on that here in just a second.
Uh-oh.
3rd and 6. Cardinals looking like they're going to bring a blitz here. Perine back in the game, by the way. Nice pickup on the blitz there. Burrow stepping up in the pocket. He's going to fire. Caught! Gesicki! 1st down, Bengals. Type your 1s.
What a block.
What a block there by Samaje Perine. The blitz coming up the middle just lays the wood. You know what I'm saying?
That looked like a sled drill block, Chris, where they just pop the pads real quick.
Yeah. Great throw on the run there to Mike Gesicki. I've been going over to Manly Bands trying to pick out a wedding band. They've got one that's a what's the three-horn Triceratops? They got Triceratops fossil.
That's pretty sweet.
Thinking about that one. Burrow looking here on 1st and 10, gonna get it out. It's caught. Cody Ford rumbling, stumbling down to the 5. Cody Ford with a reception. What?
Big man.
The big man running a guy over. Cody Ford split out wide at receiver.
Yeah, look, system doesn't have a screenshot format receiver here, Chris.
No. I mean, just runs over Denzel Burke. You can't tackle a tackle. 9th different receiver, and it's set up 1st and goal from the 2 for the Bengals. They'll hand it off to Brown up the middle, fighting forward. He's going to get in for the touchdown, doing the push-ups. Chase Brown. What a 2-play sequence. Cody Ford with a 20-yard pitch and catch, handed it off to Chase Brown, in for his, 2nd touchdown of the game. Bengals up 36-7. What a 2-play sequence there.
I don't know if they may review the spot.
They may review this. His forearm did go down.
Yeah, I think they're going to take it back.
His forearm did go down. We'll see real quick if he got in. I'd love to see a replay from the pylon cam. It's under review officially. Dude, they fucking... Let's see here. Elbow went down about that far short. Elbow did go down about that far short. Wow. It's Cody Ford's birthday, by the way.
Really?
And he just got a 21-yard reception.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Wow. Lining him up on the outside there.
Let us know down below. I'll also put it as the pin poll.
Yeah, 64% of people said we will see Joe Flacco today. Happy birthday to Cody Ford. That's crazy, dude. Denzel Burke was like, they're not throwing it over here, and he just dropped way back in coverage. Joe Burrow said, F it. Let me get it to the big guy. I think they should let him rush for a touchdown.
He kind of like, I don't want to say he gave up because I imagine that was like a crazy situation for him, but like, I saw him like stop, like he was almost in disbelief, like I'm still going?
Yeah.
And then he just like started again.
That's funny. That's funny. I saw the exact same thing you saw there, Billy. Denzel Burke was like trying to push him out of bounds, and he just couldn't.
No,
Big boy was tiptoeing the sideline.
Hit that thumbs up to wish Cody Ford a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, big guy touchdown. Everyone loves him.
Yeah, I would love a big guy touchdown. Give it to him. Just tell him. Just like, this isn't a play that you have to practice either. Like, just line up at running back and give it to him. You a Stranger Things guy, Billy?
I'm not. I'm not. Bad personality habit. If I miss the train on something, I will never hop on, and that's my fault.
About that, yeah.
Yeah. If I miss, it's over.
Yeah.
I will never. There's no like. No, you'd really like it. Like, I'll never watch Breaking Bad. I missed. That's it. That's
Bro,
it.
You gotta watch Breaking Bad.
It's over.
Did you watch Game
over.
of Thrones?
Huh?
Did you watch Game of Thrones?
I did watch Game of Thrones.
Okay.
That one got me. The finale, people were talking too much about the finale, so I kind of got into it.
Okay.
But yeah, Breaking Bad's a big one where people are like, "You never seen Breaking Bad?" I'm like, and I never will.
That's funny. Yeah, they'll mark Chase Brown about that far short. Give it to Cody Ford, man. Jonathan said, "Rare Billy L not watching Breaking Bad."
Yeah. I got flaws. Who knew?
That's funny. Yeah, see, they're advocating for it too. You got to give it to Cody Ford here for the touchdown.
Spam your Fs. Spam your Fs. We'll
Spam
know
your
what it's
Fs
really
Cody
for.
Ford touchdown.
Let's go, Cody Ford. Look at the crowds getting rowdy.
Zach Taylor's kind of laughing and smiling. Let's see what did he just say give to Ford? I think I just read his lips. Give it to Ford.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I'm
Spam
wishing.
your Fs.
Maybe I'm wishing here.
Oh, the crowd's getting rowdy.
The crowd wants it, baby. The crowd wants it. Give it to the big man. He's in there. Orlando Brown's in there as well, so he's not playing tackle.
Oh, he's in at fullback.
He's in at
fullback.
He's in at fullback. Come
Give
on.
him the rock.
Let's get a Cody
Give him
Ford
the rock.
touchdown. Give it to him, Big Joe. They won't give it to him. They'll throw it. It's tipped to the line of scrimmage and incomplete. Give it to Ford.
Dude, did Burrow look the wrong way?
I don't know.
I wonder if he saw the coverage on the right and bailed.
Now they're taking him out and they're booing him. They're booing Zach Taylor for taking Cody Ford out.
Everything that's happened? This is Zach Taylor's worst moment of the season.
Amar's in here like, no, F that. Like, Joe Burrow rushing touchdown. He needs it for 350.
Oh, no.
They're in the I formation. Samaje Perine in at fullback. Chase Brown in at the running back spot. They'll give it to Brown. Right side. Touchdown. Chase Brown finally in for the touchdown.
Man. I was hoping our stat system would put Cody Ford's catch. Like, I want him on the receiver list.
Did it? It did
not yet. Not yet, at least. I think it'd be hilarious.
Yeah, probably won't then. Touchdown, Chase Brown, taking it in from about a half yard out. Great seal block there from Mitchell Tinsley. The route is on. We're definitely seeing Joe Flacco in the fourth quarter. Handing it off to Taj Brooks a million times. 37-7. Jonathan said fire Zach Taylor immediately. Yeah, Cody said, give it to me. Give it to me. That would have been hilarious.
I'm going to put the fire Zach Taylor thumbs up here in a second because I'm furious that just happened, actually. I'm very upset.
Let's let's hit that.
It's BTA. It's late in the season. You're out. Cody Ford might not be back next season. Everything he's done for Cincinnati, and you're going to do a dump off to Noah Fant. Miss me on that. I'll pass on that.
All right, we want to give a shout out here in the third quarter to the sponsor of today's show, Omaha Steaks. From effortless holiday hosting to unforgettable gifts, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. With Omaha Steaks, you know exactly what you're getting. It's USDA certified tender steaks, premium proteins, elegant sides, and decadent, indulgent desserts. So shop this season's top gourmet gifts at omahasteaks.com. Plus, our listeners here at Bengals Breakdown get an extra $35 off just by using promo code Bengals at checkout. Super simple to use. Go on the website, you find the bundle that you want, or you can make your own bundle as well. That was an option that I thought about doing, but I was like, might as well just pick the bundle that I think my brother would like the most, here for Christmas. And Billy, it was like 10:30 p.m. or something like that when I was on the Omaha Steaks website. I went, found the bundle, sent it to him. Didn't expect anything that night. Literally, I woke up the next morning, got an email at 2:30 a.m. saying that my bundle had already been shipped to his house. Very, very quick service there. It was on his doorstep in a solid 48 hours. It's not just beef. They have chicken. They have burgers. They have franks. They've got pork chops. They've got seafood. They got wine. They got a bunch of different types of bundles and options. They got a bunch of different types of sides that you guys can choose from as well. Every steak, by the way, is perfectly aged to maximize tenderness and hand-cut by master butchers in America's heartland. It's grass-fed, grain-finished beef, has more marbling for exceptional flavor, and is the choice of steakhouses and professional chefs around the world. So save big on gourmet gifts and more holiday favorites with Omaha Steaks, and visit omahasteaks.com for an extra $35 off just by using promo code BENGALS at checkout. Terms apply, and you can see that website for extra details, but it's omahasteaks.com. Promo code BENGALS at checkout to get an additional $35 off. So if you wanted Cody Ford to get that last touchdown, and Zach Taylor totally just like effed the vibes over there, hit that like button. Hit that like button to fire Zach Taylor. If there's anything that he has done wrong this year, it is not giving the ball to Cody Ford in that situation. Jay said, yo, Chase Brown has been my most consistent fantasy running back. He's a league winner. I don't know if the Cardinals have picked up a third down yet today. Brissett under center, starting from the 29. They'll hand it off up the middle and pick up nothing.
They have not.
No third down pickups. They're 0 for 6 on third downs today. Wonka saying, do you want the Steelers or the Ravens to go to the playoffs? Can they both lose?
I like Rodgers. I'm a Rodgers guy.
Brissett looking, pump fakes twice, and he's going to go down. Shamar Stewart gets a sack. Shamar Stewart gets a sack. Type your 97s. Is that his first career sack?
No.
I think it might have been. I think that's his first career sack.
I thought he had one.
He had a TFL last week.
Okay, maybe that's
Brissett fires incomplete, but a flag is down.
You were correct, Chris. That is Shamar Stewart's first career sack.
For Shamar Stewart. Type your 97s, folks. Bengals had 12 players on the field. Still going to bring up third down, though. TJ Slayton didn't quite get off the field at the time of the snap. Still going to be 3rd and 10. Here's a snap. Bengals bring 4. Going to dump it off to McBride. Missed tackle. He's going to get the first down. Guess who? Geno Stone. If Geno Stone makes the tackle there, it's 4th and 4.
It's crazy, Chris, because you see like Geno Stone, who's a well-known name, good college experience. Like he misses, and then Davis makes the hit, undrafted.
Yeah. Fighting
to make this team.
The first third down pickup for the Cardinals, and now he's going to go down again. TJ Slayton with a sack. Spam your 98s right on cue for Tim Tyra. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Spam your 4s down in the chat. We're going to give away a free entry here to the Bengals hat, party hat, and chain raffle. Spam your 4s. What's the chat rate high? We got to break the chat rate high to give away the free entry. It's 70. It's 70. That should be easy to do. That should be so damn easy to do. We got nearly 500 people watching right now. If every single person spams their 4 right now, we will absolutely crush the chat rate high. We will crush it. We got to beat 70. That should be so easy. Joe DeLuca spamming it down there. I see Wonka down in the chat. Jake, Zachary, Shannon. Oh, we did crush it. We did crush it. 139 on the high. Billy, go ahead and pick a winner. If we beat 139, we'll give away a second one. Keep spamming.
Let's go. My guy, Jake Lurs.
Jake Lurs getting the first entry. Getting the first free entry. If we can break the chat rate high again, we'll give away another one.
Hey, you guys are spamming. Keep it going. You'll get it.
139 on the chat rate high. Keep spamming. Keep spamming. Billy might not have picked you the first time, but there's a chance he could pick you the second time. I see B. Henry down in the chat. Timothy. Shannon. Houday. Tim Tyra.
You guys are cooking. I see
Jackson.
Sheila's in there. Jonathan in there. They're cooking, Chris. They want
right
it.
Now. We just crushed it again, I think. We just crushed it again. 409. Pick a winner, Billy. Pick a winner.
I pick... Ooh, yeah. 2.0.
That is goes by a different name, so I'm going to have to go to his profile there to remember what that was. Keep spamming, though. If we break 409, we'll give away another one.
Tamari and Tamir, not Quinton, is their name.
Yes. Yes.
We've had them before.
Have had them before. All right, keep spamming the chat, folks. Keep spamming your fours. Can we beat? Yeah, we did. 425. Let's do another one. 3 entries here at the start of the fourth quarter. We'll pick it after this play. Brissett back to pass. He's going to dump it off here. Geno Stone gets thrown down to the ground on 2nd and 9. 2nd and 19, excuse me. Pick a winner, Billy.
Oh, jeez.
The pressure is on.
I love you all, first off. Let's go Coach Hanna.
Coach Hanna getting the 3rd entry here. 3rd and 5, Brissett. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. Coach Hanna getting the 3rd and final free entry of today's show. Fourth and 5, the Cardinals will go for it. At their own 45. Brissett looking, scanning, fires, caught. First down and more down to the 32. Damn it. That is only the 2nd time they have converted on 3rd or 4th down today. Brissett getting it out here again. That's going to be a pickup of about 8 to Trey McBride. Second and 1, handoff up the middle. It's going to be a first down to the 21. Come on, defense. Brissett fires left side, incomplete. Second and 10 now. From the Bengals' 21-yard line. Here's the snap. Brissett back to pass. Looking. Going to dump it off here to the running back. Nice hit and tackled there by Geno Stone. Finally tackling a guy in open field. It's 3rd and 8 here, folks. Type your threes. Type your threes. From the, we'll call it the 20. Bengals looking like they're going to bring a blitz, and they will bring a blitz here. Oh, a missed tackle by Sample. 2 missed tackles. They're going to get it away. Caught for only a gain of 1, though. Man, 2 missed sacks. Or no, that was Cam Johnson that missed the first one. Did I say Cam Sample? I'm an idiot. Fourth and 7, the Cardinals will go for it. Spam your 4s. Spam your 4s. McKinley Jackson in there, by the way, along the defensive line. Bengals looking like they're going to bring a blitz again. 3, 2, 1. Here's the snap. Right at 0. They do bring a blitz. Batted at the line of scrimmage, up in the air. Caught, but that's not going to be enough. No way. One of their offensive linemen is pointing first down. It's literally, it doesn't matter if it was caught or not. It's literally 5 yards short. Let's go. Let's go defense with a massive stop there as the Cardinals were trying to pick up the 4th down pickup. Billy, could you take over and give some shout-outs here? I got to pee real quick. Any $20 super chats for the rest of the game going to be 2 beer bongs. 2 beer bongs, 20 entries. 2 beer bongs, 20 entries for the rest of the game for a $20 super chat.
All right, you heard Chris. A good deal there. What's going on, everybody? Billy BB with you. Chris getting a quick break. Bengals BTA. Can spam it down below. We talked pregame that BTA is being misused. Not correct most of the time. This is a BTA scenario for the Bengals. Really, the last 2 weeks, they have been all over the BTA situation with these 2 games. I've enjoyed watching it. I know you guys have too. Be sure to hit that sub button. When the season ends, the offseason begins. That's how it's going to be for the Bengals. They got mock drafts. They got the offseason. While Zach Taylor, it looks like, may not be fired, you never know about anyone else on this team. So you definitely want to be up to date on all things Bengals here on Bengals Breakdown. Be sure to hit that sub button. We get a 5. No, it's 20. He said 20. A $20 super chat from Marvin Williford. Or as Chris likes to say, Marvin Williford. Keeping the party going. Marvin adding to the fun here. We'll make sure Chris gets you down when he gets back, Marvin. As I like Marvin. Keep the good times rolling for the Bengals, for us here on Bengals Breakdown. Everybody spam your M's for Marvin. Let's get some M's down below for Marvin. $20 super chat. And Chris just gave that deal out there as he walked away. Got a $20 super chat from Marvin Williford. Appreciate you there, Marvin. And again, Chris threw that deal out there just before he left, so that was clutch by him. So we get Chris will let us know he's about ready to run it back with you guys.
Shout out Marvin Williford coming in with that $20 super chat. That's going to be 20 entries plus 2 more beer bongs. Billy, did you ever do your beer bong earlier? Okay, we gotta hold Billy accountable.
And we got Flacco.
Flacco in the ball game. Just as we suspected, same thing, handed it off. Marvin Williford. $20 entries for Marvin. Beer bong of honor. 2 beer bongs coming. Second highest passing efficiency rating for Joe Burrow of his career today. Handed off here on 2nd and 8 to Chase Brown. Might end up being about 3rd and 4 here. Trying to find a spot. There we go. So 3rd and 4 here from the Bengals' own 20. Flacco looking back to pass, stepping up in the pocket. Flacco pump fake, dives forward. He's going to get the first down. Joe Flacco, the old man, using the legs.
And Calais Campbell tackled him. That cannot feel good.
Really landed on top of him. We're going to go with another Cincy light lime here.
Checking in on some scores. Tied now in Jacksonville, 17-17. Browns trying to hold off the Steelers. Final minutes, Myles Garrett.
Flacco, screen. Taj Brooks cuts upfield. He'll pick up 10.
A lot of you Browns haters are going to be pretty happy. I don't think he's going to get it, Chris, which is just crazy. He had 3 games to get 1 sack.
Which, you know what sucks is he's going to get it next week versus the Bengals.
Yeah, and it won't, and it'll be, 3 games to get 1 sack. After he had 11 in 4 games?
Something like that, yeah. I mean, he had like 5 in 2 different games this year, I think.
Remember that Raiders game?
Yeah. 2nd and 1. Really 2nd and like a half yard. Handoff again, Taj Brooks up the middle. He's going to get the first down and more. Type your ones. Taj Brooks picking up the first down there. 9 minutes to go in the ball game. Happy Dad coming this time. Play action. Flacco looking, just throws it at the feet of Sample, I believe that was. Nobody was there. Oh, man, I tell you what, bruh. The Cincy Lights are way harder to chug than the Happy Dads.
Big time. They're not light.
They're not light. Maybe if you're sipping on them. They're definitely hit heavy on the stomach. Second and 10. Flacco back to pass, fires, caught. Yoshi, first down, type your ones. Andre Yoshivas with another big-time first down catch there. Will Johnson almost knocked that down. Great concentration for Yoshi. Keep throwing it. Bengals now at their own 49. Handoff. Brooks up the middle. He got back to the line of scrimmage. Whew. Those beer bongs are hitting heavy today, man. 2nd and 10. Flacco back to pass, looking, fires, caught. I believe that was Williams. Yep. He'll pick up 6. It'll make it 3rd and 4. Dorman Greg saying, nice headphones. Appreciate it. Really don't know if that was sarcasm or not, but. Cardinals bring 4. Flacco gets it out. That one's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Yoshi there. Just throw was too low. Bengals are going to have to punt with 6:28 to go in the ball game. Ryan Rico gets this punt away. Oh, nice coverage there. DJ Ivy bats it down, coming down at the 2-yard line, and it'll be downed inside the 10. Deshaun saying, how did we lose to the Jets again? I have no freaking idea because the defense sucked.
We shouldn't throw a pick in that one.
Yeah. All right, for the last time today, we'll give a shout-out to the sponsor, Omaha Steaks. From effortless holiday hosting to unforgettable gifts, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. With Omaha Steaks, you know exactly what you're getting. It's USDA-certified tender steaks, premium proteins, elegant sides, and decadent, indulgent desserts. Shop this season's top gourmet gifts at omahasteaks.com. Plus, our listeners here at Bengals Breakdown get an extra $35 off just by using promo code Bengals at checkout. They got a ton of different bundles that you guys can choose from. Very quick, very efficient in terms of the shipping process there. I ordered a bundle for one of my best friends and for my brother and his fiance, and it was sitting on their doorstep in just 48 hours. And it's not just steak. It's not beef. They've also got chicken. They've got burgers. They've got franks. They've got pork chops. They've got, different sides that you guys can choose from. They've got seafood, some lobster bundles in there as well. They've even got wine in some of the Omaha Steak bundles that you guys can choose from as well. Omaha Steaks offers unrivaled quality and variety, and every bite is backed by their 100% guarantee. Omaha Steaks has been America's original butcher since 1917. It's a family-owned company with over 100 years of expertise in the meat industry. So save big on gourmet gifts and more holiday favorites with Omaha Steaks and visit omahasteaks.com for an extra $35 off. Use promo code Bengals at checkout. Terms apply, and you can see that website for extra details. But it's omahasteaks.com. Promo code Bengals at checkout to get that additional $35 off. That link, by the way, going to go down in the live chat of today's show. Also going to be down in the description of today's show as well. I give you permission right now. Click on the link. Go order your bundle from Omaha Steaks. Come back to the chat and enjoy the rest of the game with us. That link down in the comments section and the description of today's show. Let's just do something else here, Billy. We already gave away fourth quarter one.
Okay.
Brissett, play action. Going to dump it off here to the running back. It goes incomplete. Almost picked off, by the way. I think that was that Joe Giles, maybe? Not sure. Amar saying, I wonder how much one steak is. I don't really know how much one steak is, but I will say the bundles, some of those bundles are very, very affordable. I know I ordered 2 bundles. My parents for Christmas ordered like 5 bundles for some folks. Got some good deals right now. 2nd and 10, Brissett dumping it off to the running back again. Bottled up by Joe Giles Harris. Your second team defense is officially in the ball game. 3rd and 4. Brissett looking, fires, right side, caught, first down. Hand it off, left side. Cutting up field. Cardinals will pick up 5 on a run there. Cardinals got a lot of young guys on this team. They're trying to, get reps here. Brissett looking left, caught McBride. I think he's going to be about a half yard short. Wow. Trey McBride just tied Zach Ertz for the most catches by a tight end in a season in NFL history. I'm sure they're trying to get him some catches here. They're going to fire deep left side, incomplete. To Xavier Weaver. .442 to go in the ball game. Trey McBride, one catch away from setting the all-time record in a season for catches by a tight end. And there it is. A 4-yard grab right there, setting NFL history. And he'll come out of the ball game. No, they're just going to send him out wide. Handoff, left side, 3rd and 6. Going to be a first down across the 50. Joe Burrow did not get the rushing touchdown today. Brissett rolling out to his left. He's just going to throw it in the dirt. Bengals pretty much have all their twos in at this point. Make sure you guys hit that sub button. If you are Cincinnati Bengals fans, and this is the first time that you have come across the channel, if you're not subscribed, you absolutely should be. We're about to have a ton of draft coverage over the next couple of weeks. Once the season is over, we will kind of get into, free agency, who the Bengals should re-sign and everything like that. Brissett going deep down the left side. Incomplete. DJ Ivey was there on the coverage. I mean, it wasn't anything that DJ Ivey did. Just kind of dropped it. I mean, I will say he did fight all the way through. Got his hand up in there, ripped it away. Third and 10. Brissett. Looking, dumps it off. Nice tackling there. It's going to bring up 4th down. Joe Giles Harris was there. Only 3:20 to go. Bengals up by 30. Bring up 4th and 3. Spam your 4s. Let's get another stop here. Cardinals are 1 for 2 today on 4th downs. And the Bengals are going to call a timeout. Bryson saying, why did we sub Joe so early? Because you were up 30. Because you're up 30. Bengals absolutely crush the 7-point spread in this game. 53.5 was the over-under. Not going to get there. Most likely. What are we at right now, Billy? What's that math? 44? Yeah, 44. So you're not going to get there. Most likely. Unless chaos ensues. Arctic said, was Joe Burrow having fun? It certainly looked like it. Here's a snap on 4th and 3. Quick slant, first down. Couple guys missed tackles. Down to about the 25. Aaron, it's been Flacco time. He's already had 2 drives. Cardinals down to the Bengals 25 now. McBride with another grab there. Pick up a 5. Bryson, no, T. Higgins is not in the ball game. There's the snap. Brissett steps up in the pocket, evades one defender, but cannot evade a second one. That's going to be a sack. It'll be a loss of 2 there. Cedric Johnson with a sack there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 now as we go down to the 2-minute warning. They'll let him get the snap off, handoff, right side. And it's not going to be enough. Braylon Lux with the tackle there to bring up 4th and 3. And I would assume the Cardinals are going to go for it on 4th and 3 here. No point in kicking a field goal. Man, Brown's still up 10-6. That's what Derrick Henry said last night, talking about the Browns. He said, go get the win. Go get the win. Can they do it? I'm going to make that the pin poll. Who you got in that game? There's only a couple minutes left. Who you got? Browns or Steelers? Who has the ball there? The Browns have the ball. This game isn't like over, is it?
No, they're trying to seal it up.
Oh, they're at the Pittsburgh 15, though.
I mean, insane if Myles Garrett gets the sack to, seal it.
Bryson, Myles Garrett has not gotten the sack yet today.
No, he's not.
He is not. Wow, that Jags-Colts game coming down to the wire as well. Jags were down, 14-0 at one point? Up 20-17 now.
Wow.
Jets absolutely suck. And the Dolphins up 20-10 on the Bucks. That's crazy. What's that Panthers game looking like?
17-10? 20-10 now.
20-10 now.
Nobody wants the AFC South. They're just giving it. You take it.
My God. Because it's between the Panthers and the Bucks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Both teams losing today.
I think they play each other next week.
I think so, yeah. Because I think it was last week. Did they play each other last week?
They played recently, I know.
They did play. Yeah, I know they played twice, in the last couple games of the season.
Let's see schedule here. Buccaneers have. Yeah, they play each other next week. Probably decide the division, I'm guessing.
Possibly. I don't really know what that tiebreaker situation looks like there. Oh, Joe Burrow's about to get clipped. I'm not sure exactly what he was talking about there, but he's about to get clipped. It's going to be 4th and 3 here. Cardinals coming back out. Bengals it's pretty much sealed at this point. Brissett gets away from one guy, goes to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Trey McBride.
So, yeah, I think it would be for the division, Chris, because the Buccaneers beat the Panthers. This is actually Schedule's really bad on this. Never mind.
Trey McBride cooking Tyson Anderson there. The touchdown. Garbage time TD with 1:50 left. Do they onside kick it here? You think the Cardinals onside kick it here?
No way, dude. Get the hell out of there.
I mean, might as well, right? Have some fun with it.
No, go home.
Let's onside kick this.
They need to get home.
Let's onside kick this. Did I tell you what, too? Like, the stadium's almost empty at this point now. I get it. The game is over, but, like, the Bengals have only won so many games this year. How do you not stay for the entire game?
Yeah, I would hang back and enjoy.
Like, it's not like it's raining. Dashy said, no, Billy, the Panthers beat the Bucks last week.
You're correct. They did. And I'm looking at it. It's like it's too confusing. The Panthers are up by a game, but if they both lose and then they play each other, like I know the Buccaneers need to win, but that would put them even with each other. So I don't know if that now involves division record. Like it's kind of crazy.
I think tiebreakers are like division record first, and then it goes to like record against each other, or maybe it goes head to head, then division record, and then like opponent's record or something like that. Something like that. Samuel Snyder said, in the offseason, they need to work on covering tight ends. Yeah, that's true. That is 100% true. I mean, at this point, what did Trey McBride have, like 2 catches for 18 yards at halftime? What's he got now?
It is.
I mean, they've been feeding him to try to break an NFL record.
They have.
He's at 10 for 76 now.
Yeah, he had 2 catches at half, so they've just been funneling the ball to him.
Yeah, I mean, they've been feeding him. He just broke an NFL record for the most catches in a single season by a tight end, passing Zach Ertz. And you're also, like, the last 2 drives been going up against the number 2 defense. Like, you got a lot of 2s in right now. Second game in a row, you've gotten 2s into the game. I mean, bad teams against the Dolphins and Cardinals. But
Browns kicked a field goal. They're up a touchdown with 1:40 left. Rodgers will get one last shot.
Yeah, throw that up there again. Let me know at the pin poll. Who you guys got that Steelers versus Browns game? Rodgers getting one more shot here. Touchdown and the extra point to tie it. Who you got? 56% of people voting Browns right now.
Bonus for Garrett is like Rodgers has to throw.
Yeah, that is true. And he can't really afford to just dirt ball things now.
Yep. They have to win, too.
I wonder.
Keeping an eye on our Browns stream here.
I should have looked for the dual screen while we were at the commercial break. Everybody going for the Browns. I love it. I don't go for a touchback. I'm going to see if I can do it really quickly. See if I can find like a dual stream here. Okay.
4-box, yeah.
Here we go. A little quad box action. We'll keep the sound. We'll keep the sound on the Bengals game, but we got this game here. No way, they're already down. Oh my God,
they're in the red zone.
Quickly.
Overtime?
I mean, they got to score first. Bengals are going to start kneeling this game out. We're going to look here. There's 24 seconds left in this Browns-Steelers game. It's 3rd and goal from the 7. 3rd and goal from the 7 here for the Steelers. Rodgers looking incomplete. It's going to be 4th and goal. Bengals are just kneeling out right now. This is ball game right here. 4th and goal from the 7. 21 seconds remaining. Browns up 13-6. The Bengals are just running clock out right now, taking their victory kneels. This is ball game in Steelers versus Browns. Fires, end zone, incomplete. No flags. The Browns win. The Browns pull off the upset.
Miles didn't get it.
Myles Garrett, by the way, did not get the sack. And the Bengals, by the way, also get the win as well. Kneeling it out the final couple of minutes here, or couple of seconds. Bengals win 37-14. Browns beat the Steelers today 13-6. And Myles Garrett did not get the sack. They throw some unsportsmanlike conducts there on the other game there. Wow. Baylor Club saying Ohio W. Yep. So I guess next week, Myles Garrett trying to sack Joe Burrow to set the NFL record in sacks. But grade the Bengals today versus the Cardinals, A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know what you guys think. They get the dub, 37-14. I know, Billy, when we do, the instant reaction video, when we put out the This Is Why short, people are going to, there's a different side of Bengals fans that don't necessarily join the watch parties. Watch party people are positive. Regular video people are pretty negative. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, the Cardinals, because they're so good. That's not the point. That's not the point. F them draft picks. Who really cares at the end of the day? So, grade the Bengals A, B, C, D, or F. Make sure you guys are subscribed right here to Bengals Breakdown. We got videos for you guys all off season long. Shout out Jake Lurs saying, great job, Chris and Billy. We appreciate you joining us here today. Bengals get the dub here in Week 17, 37-14. They put belt to ass against the Cardinals today. Make sure you guys hit that sub button, and we will have a couple videos for you guys out here in the next couple of, probably within the hour here, and then in a couple of hours we'll have a second video here. So appreciate you guys for joining us here today, and we'll see you guys next week for the finale, Bengals versus Browns.